evening, everyone, and welcome to another year of Kingsman football on the pennant. Glad you could join us from Viking Field in the shadows of Valparaiso High School. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. Proud to bring you at home another season of Penn football. Tonight, the Class 6A number 11 Penn Kingsmen roll into Valparaiso to take on the Class A number 5 Valparaiso Vikings. These two renew a matchup that is becoming one of the more highly anticipated Week 1 matchups year after year after year. Last year we saw a game that was an instant classic from start to finish, ending 49-42, coming down to the final offensive snap for Valpo from the Penn 7-yard line, and Quinn Watson stepping up, ending the game with an emphatic sack of Kellen Hosick. He returns this year at quarterback. Nate, what can we expect for this year? Can we expect anything close to what we saw last year?
Well, again, just like last year, these two teams are very well matched against each other. There's a lot of new faces and a lot of returning players for each of the teams. Penn's strength, to me, honestly, it looks like their defense and specifically how they're going to control the line of scrimmage to the tackle box. 3 of their 4 starting defensive linemen from last year are back. They only lost J.T. Seeger last year, and they added Muhammad Al-Jabari to their defensive line. Honestly, they're looking really, really good this year. They have a defensive line that racked up 15 sacks in 11 games last year. Also, you have this amazing linebacker core. The Kingsmen defense will be running a 4-4-3, and they have 6 linebackers, all with conference potential or maybe even high honors this season. The way they want to run this defense is to make sure that people are fresh and they have a few different packages they can run.
Yeah, well, while we're on the topic of defense, let's meet the starters on defense. Up front, you've got the amazing defensive line, as you were talking about. Christian Bonner, John White, Muhammad Al-Jabari, and Quinn Watson. Watch for Quinn Watson. We saw him last year. Again, he may not be the heaviest. He is one of the lighter ones on the defensive line at just 210 pounds. But, man, he's quick off the line. He's strong getting off of blocks. Racked up 6 sacks, including 3 against Valpo last year. And then the linebackers. The junior, Johnny Searfoss, and the senior, Kenny Walsh, will anchor down the inside linebacker position, which to me is the deepest on this team. These two have William Blue and Wrigley Hull backing them up, who were starters last year. They're senior leaders, and they'll be rotating constantly throughout the game. And then on to the outside linebackers on this team. We see a position change. Vinny Freeman has moved from safety to outside linebacker. This seems like a natural change for him. He was a guy that was already blitzing and playing up a lot from the safety position last year. He has great instincts, and he's going to be one of the key leaders for this team this year. On the opposite side from him, you got sophomore Noah Wallace. He didn't play last year, but he was dominant in freshman play last year, had a fantastic camp. The secondary with Colden Hernandez and Caleb Spinsky at corner and Aiden White at free safety. What they lack in size, they make up with speed. While they are fast, they may be susceptible to the jump ball. That's why the front 4 has got to get to the quarterback before those receivers can get down the field and position themselves for the jump ball. And that's the defense here. Nate, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I absolutely agree with you. Well, the defense does look good on paper, but it comes down how hard they work as a team. We saw this defense last year against the Vikings that gave up 42 points. Same quarterback, Kellen Hosick, on that Vikings team as well. And then towards the end of the year, before the playoffs, they gave up 14 first-half points over the last 5 games. They started as a group and finished as a team this year. They need to start as a team and finish as a unit. Only problem is, looking ahead here, when you play a team like Crown Point or an Indianapolis team, those teams just have athletes, and there's only so much you can do to slow them down. That's why you need an offense. And this offense is bringing in a couple of big-name transfers, like Landon Hall at quarterback from Lakeshore, Michigan, and wide receiver Bryson Buddy Hurley, who is 90% of the offense for the Huskies at South Bend St. Joe. That's a big win for Penn and a big loss for the Huskies. Landon Hall, a junior this year, watching his film, the arm talent is there. This kid can swing it, but it's also going to be on the offensive line to give him time.
And not much of a runner he is.
And because he doesn't scramble much, Landon Hall is more of a pocket passer. He's a good group of receivers, and I'm excited to see what he can do because, again, it's hard to stop these Indy offenses. You have to be able to keep up with them.
That's exactly right. And while we're on the topic, as the student kicker here for Valpo just drilled the field goal for Chick-fil-A here. That's cool. Let's meet the starters on defense. You got the big 5 up front together. They average 6'1", 255 pounds, and the strength of this line is going to be on the interior. At center, A.J. Needham moves in from the tackle to center. He's going to be one of the anchors of this offensive line, although he is just a junior. He stands at 6'5", 294 pounds, with multiple Division I visits, including Purdue and Indiana. To his right stands another anchor in Pat Connery, returning starter for his senior year. Last year, a lot of big run plays went to his side. He's very, very good at getting that defensive tackle out of the gap, opening it up for his running back. And at left guard, another returning starter, Charlie Henning, looking to use his experience this year and continue the good work up front. The left tackle in his first year starting on varsity is Wyatt Berger, a 6 foot, 232-pound junior. Showed a great combination of speed and strength that is necessary on the outside. And then the right tackle, also a junior making his first appearance in a varsity game, is Adrian Brown. Another tackle with about the same build as Berger. Just got to give him some time for these guys in the backfield, because there are weapons on this offense. If they have time, they've got the weapons to go.
You just got to let the offense roll. If everything's there, they click as a unit, it's going to be a great game.
Exactly. And, moving on to that backfield at quarterback, you got Landon Hall. Nate, you just talked about him. This kid can sling it.
He can swing it.
Last year in just 10 games, puts up 2,200 yards on a 4-8 team. And he also racked up 19 touchdowns. This guy's going to try and show us why expectations are higher this year than last. The backs feature Blake Ewald and Chase Buckwheat. They'll get Jadon Parker back here soon. He's not playing today. He hopes to be back next week against Mishawaka. Hope you can join us for that one. We'll have video from Penn High School. That will be a fantastic game. Mishawaka in action tonight against Mishawaka Marion.
It's always good to watch a backyard brawl.
Oh, it is, and I'm sure that crowd's going to be rocking 8,000 strong at that one, and the tailgate beforehand. If you can't be there, though, we'll have that game for you right here on the pennant. But Ewald, the power back, making his first varsity start in his career. Buckwheat, a speedy running back with great IQ and ability to read the play before it even happens. And then, again, the receivers this year, very exciting with that deep ball threat. Buddy Hurley transferring in from St. Joe. And his build, as crazy as it sounds, almost reminds me of a smaller Calvin Johnson. He's 6'4", 218 pounds with breakaway speed and great hands. And then in the slot, you got Jeremiah Mitchell. This guy can fly. He's not the tallest guy, but he makes up for the smaller stature with incredible speed.
Yep.
Those slants across the middle, the crossing route's going to be big time, getting first downs. And then you've got their third receiver, the sophomore, Mason Bernacki. We saw him on the baseball diamond just a couple of months ago. He was hitting missiles to left field, and now he's onto the field. He's right in between the build of Hurley and Mitchell, and you got positives from both. So we'll see how he can run some routes to the outside. Could be a big 2-minute drill situation guy. He's got good speed. He's also 6 foot, 170 pounds. Got good hands. Overall, just a really good athlete.
And the fact is, he's only a sophomore. A lot of room to develop.
Exactly.
I could see him getting some Division II, Division I offers coming soon if he he keeps playing great this year. I mean, he's playing kind of that slot receiver position.
He's got a lot of potential there out of the wide receiver spot. And then onto the big tight end, Carson Bays. Played a bit last year. Didn't factor a lot into that offense. The tight end position wasn't used much more than an extra blocker, even with Cole Bennett last year in his senior year. But we'll see him maybe work more on trying to get into those flats, make some 5-yard catches, little run after catch. He's a hard guy to bring down, big guy, 6'1", just under 200 pounds. He didn't record a catch last year, went out on a couple routes mainly as a decoy. But this year, let's see if he can go on some delay routes into the flat, similar to what Cole Bennett did last year. That's the Kingsman offense and the defense. And, Valparaiso brings in a great team in their own regard. We'll talk about their keys to the game, Penn's keys to the game, as we sit 9.5 minutes away from opening kickoff on the 2025 football season from Viking Field in beautiful Valparaiso, Indiana. We'll be right back after this.
Integrity, responsibility, humility.
Commitment, discipline, grit.
Leadership, resilience, dependability.
This is what it takes to be a high school student athlete. It's also what it takes to be a high school sports fan. Plus,
loyalty, sportsmanship, respect.
Support, encouragement, being a positive role model.
Buying a ticket, showing up, cheering loud and proud.
I'm Robert Falkins, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA, and these student athletes need your support in the stands.
I'm Sawyer Tittman from Fort Wayne Snyder High School.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School.
I'm Owen Fouts from Yorktown High School.
It means a lot when we have fans at our games to cheer us on.
It helps us dig even deeper and do our very best.
It takes all of us to represent our school and community with pride.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is supporting your student athletes. This is showing up for your team. This is your IHSAA. High school sports ignite pride unlike anything else. Just listen to these student athletes from across the great state of Indiana.
Playing high school sports means representing my school and community, being a positive example, showing everyone what we stand for.
It's a reminder that the name on the front of my jersey is just as important as the name on the back.
Because it's about all of us, not just one of us.
And that includes our families, friends, and the fans.
When we all wear our school's name,
We are all on the same team.
We all represent our school.
We all belong to our community, thanks to high school sports.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You can be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is building community pride. This is bringing everyone together as one team. This is your IHSAA.
And welcome back to Viking Field in Valparaiso. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. We previewed the Penn offense and defense for you. We're about 7 minutes away from kickoff here in Valparaiso as the Kingsmen take on the Vikings in Game 1, Week 1 of the 2025 IHSAA football season. We got two of the premier teams in northern Indiana. And let's take a look here at the Valparaiso offense. And this is an offensive unit that returns their quarterback for a second season. Kellen Hosick, last year, 133 for 223, 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns to 8 interceptions, 2 touchdowns to every interception. You know, that's not a fantastic ratio, but it's not a bad ratio.
I think it's actually a decent ratio for a high school quarterback. Some high school quarterbacks are putting about 1.5 ratio, some even hitting that 1-to-1 mark.
Exactly.
And I think Hosick's a great quarterback. I think he's going to make a name for himself this year, and I think he did good last year as well.
I mean, we'll see how the Kingsman defense can contain him. They didn't do a great job of that last year.
Yeah.
He was scrambling. He was throwing darts.
He's a
he
great
had receivers open. He's a
excellent
fantastic quarterback.
I mean, we just have to always have a QB contain on him. I mean, we can't let him get outside. We can't let him get the running gun throw. We can't let him get downfield. We just have to contain him.
And he was passing for just under 150 yards a game on a Valparaiso offense last year that was really run heavy because they had one of the best running backs in the nation, in the state, in Thomas Berta. They had Julian Stokes at wide receiver. That's another key loss for them. They lose 3 offensive linemen with Caleb Sharp, Caden Reeder, and Peyton Barrera. This year they bring a newer offensive line. They've got a couple returning starters, 3 returning starters.
And they have 5 seniors on that offensive line as well.
Exactly. They've all worked together. They've probably known each other for years and years. They've got a good tight end in Jimmy Parisi. It's his first year starting as a junior, but as a backup last year, he picked up a touchdown in the last one of the last 5 games of the year there. 11 catches, 145 yards in just 5 games. You've got Sam Bernard coming in as a backup last year. 2 catches, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Just his 3rd game on varsity here. So there's definitely some stuff to be excited about. A pretty good crowd here just under us beneath the press box as we look out from the 50-yard line. Sun shining down on the field, at least on the stands, but covered by the trees is the field. The Kingsman fans across the way from us shaded by those trees as well. I'm sure they're happy about that.
Everyone's
77
excited
degrees.
for some Friday Night Lights. It's back. Welcome back to Friday Night Lights.
Sunny skies. Hopefully we don't see the lights go out like they did last year at Penn.
Yep, I remember that.
That was quite the funny way to continue that game as Valparaiso is about to take the field as Penn's coming out of their lining up outside their locker room here. Valpo will storm out onto the field with fireworks behind them. They'll trot over to their sideline. A fireworks show just to the west of the field here.
The Gold Rush and the Wild Bunch are streaming across as well.
Yeah, a group that we talked about. We'll see how they can contain this Valparaiso offense that probably going to look to open it up a little bit more this year. They've got some speedy receivers. They've got Gage Finley at running back, who in 51 carries picked up 257 yards behind Berta last year. They returned 4 starters from 2024. And their O-line averages 6'3", 261. They've got 8 seniors and 3 juniors on this offense. So the Wild Bunch is going to have their hands full, but definitely they should be up to the task, as we talked about earlier. Now their defense, another group up front here, really new defensive line. They've got 3 juniors and 1 senior, just Cameron Asbell on the defensive line at defensive tackle. They've got 2 amazing linebackers in Ben Fedorchak and Brody Wheeler. Both were 1 and 2 in tackles last year. As it's time for the national anthem, we'll pause for a moment and let you listen in. Football, a tradition that runs deep here in Valparaiso. They've won 8 straight sectional championships here. We were talking about that defense, a brand new secondary for them. Their linebacker core still amazing as it was last year. Defensive line, we'll see how they do. Nate, you got our keys to the game here before kickoff.
Of course I do, James. And some keys for the game for the Penn, they got to get that offense rolling early. You don't want to rely on your defense too much in the first game of the year. You want to utilize your wide receivers. You have a great receiving core. Get them on the deep ball. Get them on some slants. Use Landon Hall as well. No need for some bad interceptions, bad turnovers from the offense. Keep Finley and Ewald contained on defense. Those two are going to have an excellent game. Excuse me, not Ewald. I meant Hosick.
All good, all good.
Yep.
First game jitters. We're all excited. We're all excited here.
Yes, you got to keep those two contained. Those two are very good together, and you got to contain the linebackers on zone defense, and it's going to be a good game for the Kingsmen. Now for Valpo, you got to block well for Hosick, and honestly, that offensive line, I think is capable. 5 seniors on that offensive line. You have new wide receivers. You got to get them some reps, get them some looks, and I think they can make something happen for Valpo. Hosick can air it out. He has great arm strength. I want him to use it. If he uses that arm strength, I think he will connect deep. And they have to contain Landon Hall on defense. Again, he's not much of a dual-threat quarterback, but he's more of a pocket passer. You still have to contain him. They just have to attack hard on defense. They have to play more man defense and zone defense. They have a lot of deep ball threats. If you get a safety back as well with the corner, I don't think any Penn receivers are going to make a spectacular grab on that. And don't let Hurley beat you on defense. That's the only thing that is key for Valpo, really. That is the one thing that they cannot let happen. It's a deep ball.
Big thing is a defense. Don't let one guy beat you. Make the whole team beat you. You want to feel like, if you're getting beat by multiple guys, you can just say, wow, they're just better than us, man. You do everything you do. Just don't let one guy beat you. The Kingsmen won the toss. They deferred. They're lining up to kick it off. The season about to begin. Harris Stipp to kick it off. He's got a big leg. Maybe a couple questions on the accuracy, but when you got a big leg, it's hard to keep a guy like him on the bench, senior.
He's been backing up Daddario last year, and honestly, I think he's learned a lot from him. Daddario was a great kicker, and here we go.
He's over at Hillsdale now. Harris Stipp is ready to go. Valparaiso will start on offense, and the season is underway. A right-footed kick. This one spinning just inside the end zone. It was fair caught by Valparaiso, there by J.Q. Varanato. And they will start at the 20-yard line. First and 10, 12-minute quarters, as is standard in Indiana high school football. Valparaiso moving right to left. Kingsman will be moving left to right here in this first quarter. We see Kellen Hosick and company go out onto the field. You'll see Mateo Machichi as one of their star receivers. They hope to be Sam Venard will line up on the right side of the line alone. They start out of the shotgun, a running back to the right. That's Gage Finley. Man in motion, right to left. Now going into the backfield, starting back to the left. A snap, a play action, pass out to the right side into the flat, complete at the 25-yard line. Tackled immediately. A pickup of 5 yards. Tackle made by Vinnie Freeman on the outside. Sam Bernard on the catch.
That was a good play, a little RPO action. That's what we like to see from Valpo. They get a man in motion. They have two options. They can go for the run or they can go for the slant. I mean, they can also go for the corner route, which they did go for the corner route. It was a good first down. Good first play.
Good first play there, yep. They'll go second down and 5. Ball at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun, running back left. Here it's Finley. Receiver left, 2 receivers to the right, tight end on the line on the left side. Man in motion, right to left, and the snap, and they give it to the man in motion. He's in trouble, spinning away from a couple of tackles at the 25. Now he's running back to his right, and he's brought down by Vinnie Freeman. That was an interesting little jet sweep pass in front, so in case he drops it, it's just an incomplete pass. That was ran again there by Sam Bernard.
And that was the first tackle from Vinnie Freeman at the outside linebacker position. And that's a good first play. That's going to be a loss of a couple yards. And honestly, I mean, they got in there. That's what the Wild Bunch does best. They always manage to get into the backfield.
Yeah, really no gain on that one. 4 up front for the Kingsmen as they go again out of the shotgun. Bring an extra linebacker up on the near side of the field. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Takes the shotgun snap. He'll throw. Catch is made at the 30-yard line. That's a first down. That's Chase Lovig. And a first down pickup of 6 yards. Kingsman played off just a little bit. He was able to find that soft spot in the zone coverage on the right side. And they'll have it at their own 31-yard line and a first down.
They did blitz about 6 there. I mean, I think they're maybe expecting a run or they just wanted to get to Hosick quicker than he can get the throw. But it was a good play by Valpo. First down.
Just got to recognize those soft spots in the defense there. A little bit of a zone blitz. Hosick again out of the shotgun. He's got Finley to his left, 4 up front for the Kingsmen. 2 receivers split out to the left and a linebacker creeping up on the right side. Flag comes in before the snap. And this is going to be a false start on the offense. This will move Valparaiso back 5 yards as the linebacker on the right side was creeping up for the Kingsmen. It kind of forced him to jump a little bit.
And that's not what you want on first down, and that sets you back another 5 yards. I mean, you can get a gain in 10, and you're still at 2nd and 5. And honestly, it's just a bad loss for the Valpo Vikings.
You don't like to see a first down false start. Out of the shotgun, running back is to his right. 3 receivers split out left. In the slot is Bernard. Now they motion a man right to left, and a throw out of the pressure there, incomplete. Not quite sure what happened there. He had a man open, it looked like. It was Parisi, but just short. Pressure was coming in. He had a little more time than I think he thought.
Again, we talked about how Valpo likes to RPO, and he looked for it there. Sometimes it doesn't work. I mean, it tries catching the defense off guard with that fake run, quick throw on the outside, and I wasn't there that time.
So here we go. We got a shotgun play here. Running back is to his left. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 4 up front. Takes the snap. It's a bubble screen on the right side. Missed tackle, 30-yard line, 35. Tripped up at the 40. Parisi on the play there right at the marker, and that will be a first down at the 41. He fell forward there and picked up the first down. A little bubble action there on a little bit of a screen play. Had some blockers, and a tackle made by Wrigley Hull.
I mean, Kingsman likely sluggish on 2nd and 15. Oh, they're not going to get a big gain. I mean, they weren't expecting really a quick screen from Hosick. It was a good play call there.
Out of the shotgun, a running back is right. 9:38 to go here. 9:20 to go in the first quarter. A shotgun, 3 right, 1 left, 4 up front. Takes the snap. It's a handoff. Hit immediately and dropped is Finley. Christian Bonner getting in there and making the play. Got right off his blocker. He was working on Alex Burkett and worked into the backfield there.
And it's not a bad gain of 2. I mean, he kind of made something out of nothing there. I think the Kingsmen recognized the run excellent, but, I mean, sometimes the play just busts really quick, and that's what happened.
He was able to fall forward for just a couple of yards. They picked up 2, 2nd down and 8, ball at their own 43-yard line. 8:40 to go, first quarter. Out of the shotgun, running back left, 2 receivers left and right. 5 up front for the Kingsmen, now 6. Takes the shotgun snap, he's back and looking. They send 4. Throw down the right side, and he missed him. He had a man open past the 30-yard line. Looking for Sam Bernard, and it's incomplete. Hosick just overthrew him a little bit.
Oh, man, that would have been an easy touchdown there. And Penn got absolutely frazzled. I saw some miscommunications between Vinny Freeman and Aiden Witten there. They looked a little bit confused. I mean, that's a good time to go for the deep ball for Valpo.
And they were running a little exotic play there, faking the blitz and then dropping back into coverage. And that
they got a little fancy with it, and honestly, sometimes it doesn't work like that.
3rd down and 8, shotgun, running back right, 2 receivers left and right. 4 up front for Penn. Takes the snap, back and looking, now steps up, pressure coming, throw over the middle, incomplete. Looking for Vennard. In coverage there for the Kingsmen was Caleb Spinsky. And along with him was Noah Wallace. And this will be punting time. It'll be Trevor Fonder out to punt for Valpo. So 8:22 to go. They take just under 4 minutes off the clock there. Buddy Hurley back to return for Penn along with, well, just Buddy Hurley back there along with another. Colton Hernandez is back there. There's the snap and a right-footed punt. Drives Hurley back to the 17-yard line. A fair catch. He gets it at the 14. So a nice punt by Fonder. Penn will have to go from their own 14-yard line. We will see the Gold Rush take their first snaps of the year with Landon Hall working as the quarterback. Here we go. The transfer from Lakeshore, Michigan. In 10 games last year, just over 2,300 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, a 64% completion percentage on a 4-8 team. Landon Hall working out of the shotgun, being to his left there is Ewald. He got 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends on the line on the right, and snapping a whistle on the snap, and it looks like a false start for Penn. Not how you want to start the drive.
Nope.
Not how you want to start your first play, but it happens, and they'll do it again.
No, I believe it's actually an offsides on Valpo.
They were calling false start, illegal procedure there, and now a near side official saying offsides. So it is a 1st and 5 now, so much better start to the offensive play here.
Looks like Valpo's a little antsy there instead of Penn.
Hall out of the shotgun, man on the left, 2 tight ends on the line on the right, 2 receivers left, 4 up front, takes the snap, play action. Pressured, moving to his left, and he's sacked back at the 10-yard line. A big loss there, and it's Ryan Cheek getting in there along with Dean Papakronis was getting in back there. It'll be 2nd down and 13. That's a loss of 7. And Hall was moving left, and there was some pressure in his face. Out of the shotgun, man to the left, 2 receivers left, tight end on the line on the left side, and a receiver right. It's Hurley alone. 5-man rush. It's picked up. Throw deep down the right sideline, and a nice deflection. He was looking for Buddy Hurley. It's knocked away by J.K. Vernado, and it'll be 3rd down and 13 with 7:33 to go in the first quarter. I like the play call,
I like it.
But a better defensive play there by
play. And that's an excellent jump ball move by J.K. Vernado there. I mean, he got past Buddy Hurley there. I mean, he was stride for stride with him, and he just had a great breakup on that.
Got his hand right in there. 3rd down and long for the Kingsmen. Valparaiso will throw 4 up front, 3 linebackers, 5 yards off the ball. Out of the shotgun, Ewald is left. 2 receivers to the left, A tight end on the line on the right side, it's Bays. Receiver right, Hurley. Mitchell in motion out of the slot on the left, now to the right side. Takes the snap, throws. It's caught at the 21. Hurley sidesteps the man, spins at the 22. He's going to be short of a first down. He's tackled at the 22-yard line.
4th and 1.
4th down and 1.
So now it's decision time for the Kingsmen, and they're going to punt this.
Probably the right play.
I think it's the right move. I mean, I don't think you really need to go for anything crazy in the first quarter. I mean, maybe if this was like second quarter with about 5 minutes left, it would not be insane. But, I mean, you don't want to start off a drive with a bad turnover that could cost you in the end.
So Valparaiso brings their punt unit out. J.Q. Vernado and James Parisi back there to return, and it's going to be Harris Stipp to punt. There's the snap and the right-footed punt, high in the air. Started in, now goes back. Fair catch called for and taken at the 43-yard line. And the Vikings will come back out on offense with 6:43 to go in the first quarter in a 0-0 game from Viking Field. You're listening to Kingsman Football on the Penn, and I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. Kingsmen go 3 and out on their first offensive drive. What'd you see?
Honestly, I don't think it was a bad look for the Kingsmen. Obviously, it was a sack on first down, incomplete on second. And honestly, they're kind of just testing the waters here. They're looking for that play that will help them get through this.
Out of the shotgun, 2 receivers right and left, takes the snap. It's a jet sweep running left to the 50-yard line, and he's brought down from behind. It's Parisi on the carry. It's a first down into Kingsman territory at the 44-yard line. He was brought down from behind by Quinn Watson.
I mean, we talk about Parisi a lot. I mean, he is a very big role player for the Vikings. You can see him on jet sweeps. You can see him on screens. You can see him on slants. This guy is everywhere.
So from the Kingsman 44, Valparaiso in plus territory. Hosick out of the shotgun. 2 receivers line up on each side. 4 linemen up front for the Kingsmen. They've got 2 inside linebackers 5 yards off the ball. And then about 3 yards to the right and left of the outside linebackers. Takes the snap, throw underneath, and he's blasted immediately. A 1-yard catch. Noah Wallace getting in on that tackle.
Oh, my Lord.
What a hit there. And it'll be 2nd down and 9.
I mean, he just met him right away. I mean, that's a great read and recognition from Wallace. And, man, oh, man, he just got blasted right near the line of scrimmage. Just going to be 2nd and 9 for the Vikings here.
That's the sophomore Noah Wallace getting in on that tackle. Hosick out of the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left. 3 receivers bunched outside on the left side. Now they motion a man right to left. He sets up on the line, takes the snap, but it's a handoff up the middle. There is Finley working near the 40-yard line. He's brought down by a group of Kingsmen. Kenny Welsh and Vinny Freeman in on that tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
I mean, I don't know what Valpo's thinking on here. You're at midfield. You could do a little, cheese play here. You could do like a run-pass option. You could also look for a run. You could look for a deep ball. It's big decision time here. It might be 4-down territory if they gain a few yards here. It's too long to punt and too short. I mean, yes.
Too short to punt and too long to kick.
Yes.
Out of the shotgun, running back is to his left. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Kingsman show, blitz up at the line. Takes the snap. Here comes 5 Kingsman. Watson coming off the right edge. Ball is out as he was hit. He was in the motion of throwing. They're calling it incomplete. Penn was jumping on the ball.
Man.
Watson got a hand in there and knocked it out.
I think his arm was going forward. I think that's a great call by the officials. I don't see Valpo. Yes, they are going to send the punt team up. I'm not surprised by this. They're at the 40-yard line.
Don't show Oakland Raiders fans that play.
Oh, man.
That was knocked out by Watson. Close. He was just barely getting into the throwing motion. Colden Hernandez is back to return with Buddy Hurley. And now set up to punt. Returners set up just inside the 10-yard line. There's the snap. No pressure on this punt. It's a short punt. Fair catch called for and taken. Kingsmen are going to be backed up at the 7-yard line. It was short initially.
That's a great punt.
Had some good carry to it, though. 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. It's 0-0, and a good series on defense there for the Kingsmen. They gave up the 1 big jet sweep, but that was about it.
Yep.
So
the Wild Bunch has done their job so far. Now we just got to see the gold rush put 6 on the board here.
So here comes Landon Hall, the junior quarterback. They'll start from the left hash at their own, call it the 8-yard line. At 92 yards to go out of the shotgun, running back left. Got a receiver right, receiver left, 2 tight ends on the line. Takes the snap, and there's the first give to Ewald right up the gut. And he's pushing forward to the 14-yard line. That's a pickup of 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5 with just under 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this first quarter.
That's a good first down play. A little run at the middle, just pushing the offense a little bit. They're running out, not really out of a hurry up, but they're getting some signals here from the offensive side. It looks like they didn't really huddle on this one.
And they go out of the pistol here. Ewald is the back. 2 receivers to the right, tight end on the line on the right. And now it's a give up the middle and working for 4. Good push up front. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Ewald again on the carry. And they're going to give him the first down. Colton Hernandez also working in. That was him on the carry.
Yeah.
It looked like Ewald the whole way, and then he turns his jersey, and he's number 3. That was good. I didn't know he could play running back.
Yeah, I mean.
Normally a corner.
That's what some people have been saying, that Colton Hernandez has been working in on offense a little more.
Out of the shotgun, they go play action, swing it right on a little screen. Good blocking by Hurley. It's Jeremiah Mitchell making the catch and running right past the 25. He's to the 28-yard line. Call it the 28. He's a yard shy of a first down. So Colton Hernandez came in on that last run.
Yeah.
I apologize for the misidentification there. I did not know he could play running back.
I think he's starting to he's working in for Jadon Parker a little bit. I think he's also filling up that backup running back role.
Out of the shotgun, running back right. 3 left, 1 right, 4 up front for Valpo. They give it to Hernandez. Has a hole, cuts back at the right. The 35, 40, 50. He's in the open at the 35 to the 30. Being chased from behind at the 15. He's to the 10. And how about the brand new running back? Touchdown, Kingsman. He takes it all the way. 74 yards for Colton Hernandez.
And you were not expecting this either. Colton Hernandez out of nowhere comes in and he delivers the touchdown for Valpo.
For the Kingsmen there against Valpo in the first week of the season. Colton Hernandez checks in at running back and takes it 74 yards.
That's a good series there for the Kingsmen. He just got that breakaway run, and when he sees green, he's gone.
3:43 to go in the first quarter. It's 6-0. Stip out to kick the extra point. Here comes the snap, the spot, and the kick, and it is good. 7-0 Kingsmen. They lead it here, and a breakaway run for Colton Hernandez. How about it? And we will take a second here. We'll step aside to commercial. We'll be right back with Valpo's response.
Being a senior makes playing high school sports even more special. I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. Over the last 4 years, I think about all the memories made, how teammates became best friends, how coaches mentored me and helped me grow.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School. Being a senior is bittersweet. It's fun being a leader for younger teammates, but it'll also be sad the last time I wear my jersey, take my last bus ride, huddle up at our last matchup.
I'm Grayson Mealy from Westell High School. I'll miss the adrenaline rush, fans cheering, the community support. Everything we've learned about the game and life, our memories will never forget.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you to our seniors for being champions of high school sports and representing your communities proudly these past 4 years. Fans, support your seniors by buying a ticket to their final game. This is our final send-off. This is one final memory. This is your IHSAA.
7-0 Kingsmen as we return to Viking Field in Valparaiso. Valparaiso High School. Penn leads at 7-0. A breakaway touchdown for Colton Hernandez. 3:43 remaining in the first quarter. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Sizzo. Stip to kick it back to the Vikings. There is the kick. A high kick, driving it back to the 4-yard line. He'll return this one to the 10 to the 15. Cuts to his left, breaks a tackle at the 19, and down he goes right there. And tackle made Jimmy Parisi on the return. Chance Smith on the tackle there. First down and 10 for Valparaiso. They're at their own 20-yard line. Kendall Schaefer checks in at defensive tackle. He's in for Mohamed Al-Jabreh. And out of the shotgun is Hosick. Running back to his right. He's got 3 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. Play clock at 12. 4 up front for the Kingsmen with a linebacker creeping. There's the snap and a swing pass to the right side, and it's caught behind the line of scrimmage and then swarmed as he gets back to the line of scrimmage was Finley. It's Vinny Freeman on the tackle. Just under 3.5 minutes to play here in this first quarter.
It was a heads-up play. I mean, he saw the motion, and excellent play from Freeman.
Just a couple yards on that one. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Valparaiso in the huddle here. Play clock at 15 as they get to the line. Shotgun running back right. 3 receivers again to the left, 1 to the right. 4 up front for Penn. And he's looking here. He takes the snap to throw underneath, complete at the 22. Running to the left near the sideline. Tackle made at the 27. Catch was made by Troy Danzy. That's Noah Wallace on the tackle on the outside. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
And I don't know what Valpo wants to do here. I mean, there's a lot of options on 3rd and 4. I mean, we saw Colton Hernandez. He just had a breakout run. I mean, I don't know if Valpo's trying to recreate that, but they're going to go into a spread offense here.
And they're going to go 5 wide receivers, 3 right, 2 left, 4 up front for Penn. They bring their coverage package out here. Takes the snap, sets, throws quickly, caught at the 27. Blasted by Vinny Freeman on a great form tackle. No gain. He got there, flickety-split, and made the play. No gain, and the punt unit should be coming out here for Valpo. A heat-seeking missile. Vinny Freeman gets right there and instantly makes the tackle.
I think this is a switch that he needed, and it's been great for Freeman so far this game. And, wow, it's an unbelievable play.
All right, here comes the punt unit. It'll be Trevor Fonder. You've got Colton Hernandez and Buddy Hurley. There's the snap, there's the punt. This will go to Hurley. Fair catch taken at the 35-yard line of Penn. And here comes the Kingsman offense out onto the field. .202 to go here in this first quarter. Penn huddling up, getting ready for their play. We see Landon Hall and company come back out onto offense, and this time Blake Ewald is the running back in the game. He sits to the left of Landon Hall out of the shotgun. Buddy Hurley at the bottom of the formation on the right side. 2 receivers there. Mitchell in the slot on the left. Man on the left is Bernacki. Takes the shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, throws a little, caught by Bernacki behind the defense at the 45 of Valpo to the 30. Breakaway speed for the sophomore, and another big play touchdown for the Kingsmen. What a throw by Landon Hall, right over top of the linebacker, into the fingertips of Bernacki, and all the way home. 1 play, 1 touchdown, 13-0 Kingsmen.
Wow, I mean,
that's a great throw.
The run-pass option again worked like a charm for the Kingsmen. I mean, now they might go up 14 points here, and Valpo's got to be scratching their heads. They got to wonder how are they going to stop this team. I mean, Penn has come in. They might go 14 up, go up 14-0 here, pending Mason Harris Stipp's kick.
Harris Stipp set for the kick. They were 3 and out on their first drive, and since then, back-to-back plays for a touchdown. Snap, spot, kick is good. 14-0 for Penn. And with 1:53 to go in the first quarter, Penn flexing immediately. That is another score for the Kingsmen. Mason Bernacki, how about the sophomore in his first game on varsity?
That was an excellent grab, too. He climbed the ladder a little bit there. I mean, it just fell in his fingertips a little bit, but that was blazing speed at the end there to get past the defender and got in the end zone there.
14-0 Penn leads. We'll step aside for another commercial. We'll be right back on the Pennant.
At the IHSAA, we are invested in the growth and development of Indiana's youth, and so are our partners at Ivy Tech.
That's right. We're proud to help over 90,000 Hoosier High School students get a head start on college and their careers.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig.
And I'm Dr. Sue Elsperman, President of Ivy Tech Community College. Through our dual credit and dual enrollment programs, high school students can take Ivy Tech classes at their high school or at their local Ivy Tech campus, allowing them to learn skills and earn college credits while still in high school.
Thanks to partners like Ivy Tech, Indiana students are set up for success after high school, whether they want to continue their college education or go straight into the workforce.
Just like the IHSAA, we believe supporting Hoosier students is the key to building a strong future for Indiana.
This is the power of partnership.
This is the value of education.
This is your IHSAA.
And welcome back. Harris Stipp set to kick it back to Valparaiso here. The Pennant bringing you Kingsman football. It's 14-0 Penn with 1:53 to go in the first quarter. There's the kick by Stipp, fielded at the 2-yard line, running it with speed to the 15. Splits two men at the 17, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line. Parisi on the return there. Noah Wallace in on that tackle. 1:46 to go in this first quarter of play. Penn with back-to-back plays going for big touchdowns. 74 yards from Hernandez, 65 yards from Bernacki. So how does Valparaiso respond?
How do they? I honestly am not sure here. And this Valpo team, they need something. I mean, they've been running the run-pass option offense all night. They've been running some screens, but it seems that the Kingsman defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they've had a couple good drives with good field position. Just bend but don't break from the Kingsman defense. Shotgun, 3 right, 1 left, and takes the snap. It's a handoff. Finley up the gut, runs left across the 25-yard line, and he's brought down for a first down at the 32-yard line. And here comes another first down for Valpo. They've been able to move it between their own 25 and the 50-yard line. But once they get across that 50-yard line, not much going for them. Caleb Spinski on that last tackle there. 4 up front for Penn. Valparaiso out of the shotgun again. Running back right. 3 receivers to the right for Valparaiso. 1 to the left. 2 linebackers creeping up the middle for the Kingsmen. Now some motion out to the right. Takes the snap, but it's another handoff up the gut. Good ankle tackle. Vinny Freeman coming in off that right side, and he makes the tackle. There, Gage Finley on the run. Picks up 2 yards. It'll be second down and 8 to go with a minute to go in this first quarter. Valparaiso moving right to left.
I mean, all they have to do now is march down the field, start getting the drive going, and get some momentum back. I mean, Penn has all of it right now. I mean, they've got to be a bit disgruntled after going down 14-0 near the end of the first quarter, getting ball first.
And working out of the shotgun. Running back right, 3 right, 1 left. Penn showing blitz with 5 up at the line. Kenny Welsh creeps, takes the snap. It's a quarterback draw right up the gut to the 35 to the 40. Hosick gets the first down across the 43-yard line. He's to the 45-yard line with a first down, brought down by a group of Kingsmen. And a 12-yard gain and a first down with 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Multiple in on that tackle for Penn. Vinny Freeman in on that tackle. Mainly he'll get credited with it. He's in on just about every play, isn't he?
He is. I mean, he's just been a big run stopper for the Kingsmen. I mean, that's what we expected pregame for Freeman to do. That's why he got moved to that outside linebacker position. And they're going to let the clock run out here.
They'll let the clock run out. They'll head over to the sideline. Penn leads at 14-0 here from Valparaiso, Viking Field. Penn with 2 big play touchdowns in this first quarter. When we come back, Valparaiso has the ball at their own 45-yard line with first down and 10 coming up. The Pennant will be right back in a minute.
At the IHSAA, we love when student athletes understand the real purpose of playing high school sports, like McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
I love competing for my high school, but I don't play for accolades, records, or to earn college scholarships. For me, it's about more than winning, playing time, or trophies. I play high school sports because they help me grow alongside my friends, develop character and integrity, and learn life lessons I'll carry with me forever. Soccer reminds me of the power of teamwork and how we can help each other succeed. Track teaches me to focus on the things I can control and not worry about outside noise. High school sports show me the value of discipline, grit, and representing my community with dignity. They prepare me for life, and that's why I play.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support student athletes like McKenna by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is being a champion of high school sports. This is empowering student athletes. This is your IHSAA.
And welcome back. Valparaiso back out on offense. First down and 10 from their own 45-yard line, now moving left to right across the field. Hosek out of the shotgun. His running back Finley is to his right. Two receivers to the right, a tight end on the line on the left, and a receiver left. Four up front for the Kingsmen. And he takes the snap. It's a play action. Direct drop. Pressure in his face. Now throws down the field. Dropped. It was just a little bit out of his reach there. He was looking for Sam Bernard. He was open. He beat his corner, Caleb Spinsky, at the Kingsman 30-yard line. Just a little bit too far out in front of him as Hosek had to kind of throw that one off platform. He had three Kingsmen running in his face.
That was a good throw considering the pressure. I mean, I can't believe Hosek just barely got that out. I mean, that's a good heads-up play from him, though.
Kingsmen have gotten 6 different defensive linemen into this game. Chance Smith and Kendall Schaefer coming off the bench as well. Out of the shotgun again, running back to his right, 2 right, 1 left, tight end on the line on the right. 5 up front for Penn. Takes the snap, and it's a direct roll out right. Pressure coming from behind him. Now he's in trouble. Pressure by Watson. Avoids it. Stumbles. Tosses downfield. Some contact at the Kingsman 25. There is no flag as that was deemed uncatchable into triple coverage. Ducking around in the air. And incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 10 with 11:45 to go in this second quarter.
I can't believe he even got that throw off there.
He had a guy behind him. He was bracketed. He had Watson at his legs. He had another guy coming in front of him. This pressure for the Kingsmen really getting in there right now.
Yeah, that was a good breakup by Freeman, too. He didn't allow Bernard to get a bigger gain than he needed to. I mean, that would have been a bad play for the Kingsmen if he caught that.
3 receivers split out right, 1 receiver split out left, 4 up front for Penn. Shotgun set. They motion out Finley to the right. Hosek dropped back. And he throws underneath on a drag route at their own 45, using the speed across the 50 with a first down to the 45. He's tripped up by a couple of Kingsmen. It's Jimmy Parisi, with a first down into Kingsman territory at the 40. This is the deepest they've gone into Penn territory this year.
Yeah, and they've started to march across. I mean, they're officially in Penn territory. They're at the Penn's 40. I mean, they're nearest field goal range. And this is Valpo, they're doing what we wanted them to do. They're marching down the field. They're doing
good. They're doing good. Out of the shotgun, running back right, 2 right, 1 left, tight end on the line on the right. Takes the snap. Hosek rolling right. 3 guys coming again. Across his body, downfield, tipped and incomplete. Vinny Freeman in coverage at the Kingsman 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
They've really liked Bernard deep down the field, and Hosek has been airing it out for a few plays in a row.
He's getting it there. He's just under pressure, and Penn's doing a good job downfield in
His
coverage.
offensive line, he's not blocking amazing so far. They've had pressure, a lot of pressure every single play so far.
Certainly some growing pains here for the Valparaiso offense, and the offensive line at least, and they're dealing with one of the best defensive lines in northern Indiana right here. This is becoming apparent to us here. Play clock at 9 as they get set. Down to looking at the wrong play clock. One of them's rolling. Play clock's at 0 on one of them. The other says 9 out of the shotgun. 3 right, 1 left. Takes the snap. They hand it off up the middle. Picks up 2 yards. As Finley. And I'm not sure what's happened with their play clock. I'm not sure which one's correct. Now they've got them both in sync. It'll be 3rd down and 8 coming up from the Penn 38-yard line.
I don't know what you do if you're Valpo here. I don't know what you do if you're Penn here. You have a lot of wide variety of options. And, yeah, you just got to go with one of them, honestly.
Depends what they think Valpo is going to do for the Kingsman defense. They go out of the shotgun again. 3 right. Now they motion a man. That's that's Parisi. Right to left, now back to the right. Takes the snap. Under pressure. Throws to the left side. Incomplete. He was hit hard. He was looking for Jaden Jansma. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 8. Pressure immediately in his face again. This time applied by Christian Bonner.
Looks like that Valpo offense is going to stay out there.
Yeah, they're showing that at least they're at the Penn 38. As they're going to do some substituting here. They've got
They're out there.
Split out far right. Offense is staying out there. Bernard far left, out of the shotgun, running back right. 4 up front for Penn. Takes the shotgun snap, pressure from the far side. Freeman blast him, throw downfield, intercepted by Colton Hernandez. A diving interception at the 10-yard line. You almost would have wanted him to not catch that.
I wish it fell incomplete.
That's almost like an arm punt now, but still a defensive stop again for the Kingsmen. Freeman just laid out Hosick. He was coming from the blind side of Hosick and hits him as he throws. Just a bit overthrown, intercepted.
Reardon did not look happy with that.
Yeah.
And that could have been 30 extra yards for the Kingsmen.
Hernandez intercepts it. You'll take a turnover when you can get one, though. Back out on offenses, Landon Hall in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, a tight end on the line on the right. And a play action, under pressure, 3 guys swarming him, just tucks it and takes the sack back at his own 7-yard line. That is a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for Vikings.
Swarm there, yeah.
Yeah, they were not fooled on that play action.
I mean, that's the point of the play action. You got to get the defense to go for the running back. I mean, I think he didn't sell the fake enough, and that always leads to a sack.
Yeah, they've seen that play action a couple plays in a row here. Out of the shotgun, running back to his left. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 left. Bernacki alone on the left, takes the snap, and it is a play action throw. Bernacki on a slant, 25-30, and now he's brought down from behind at the 35. He almost broke away again. Tackled from behind. That was Christian Lemon on the tackle.
I mean, he's just breaking away over and over again.
This guy's an athlete right here.
My goodness. I mean, he tore up in freshman ball. First year on varsity. And he's just making a name for himself. Yep.
97 yards here in the first half for him. Out of the shotgun, running back left, that's Ewald. 2 tight ends on the line on the right, 4 up front for Valpo. And a fake, no, they do give it to Ewald. Fake the throw, give it to Ewald. Pick up 2 yards. Couple of Vikings in on that tackle. Cameron Asbell looked like was the first one in there along with Dean Papakronis. That'll be 2nd down and 8 with 8:40 to go here in this second quarter of play. 14-0 Kingsman lead on a big touchdown run, 74 yards from Colton Hernandez, then a slant route that goes for 65 to Bernacki. And now it's 14-0 shotgun, 2 left, 2 right, play action. Hall on the run, dumps it off just out of the reach of Carson Bays. Wouldn't have gone for much. He was bracketed by a couple of Viking defenders there. It'll be 3rd down and 8. And 8:22 to go in the half.
I mean, we haven't seen a lot from Bays today. He's been more in a blocking scheme more than actually running some routes for the Kingsmen. I mean, we've seen the Kingsmen so far today. We've seen them in a 5 wide. We've seen them in the spread formation. But, I mean, we have not seen a lot from Bays so far this game.
Haven't seen the Kingsmen go under center yet. They're out of the shotgun, running back left. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the line on the left side. 4 up front for Penn. Play clock is at 8. They look to the sideline for a couple of audibles. Hurley is alone on the right side. On the bottom of the formation with now 1 on the play clock, and they're going to have to burn a timeout here with 8:20 to go in this second quarter. Timeout by Penn. We'll step aside for a moment. Kingsmen have 3rd and 8 when we come back.
Integrity, responsibility, humility.
Commitment, discipline, grit.
Leadership, resilience, dependability.
This is what it takes to be a high school student athlete. It's also what it takes to be a high school sports fan. Plus,
Loyalty, sportsmanship, respect.
Support, encouragement, being a positive role model.
Buying a ticket, showing up, cheering loud and proud.
I'm Robert Falkins, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA, and these student athletes need your support in the stands.
I'm Sawyer Tittman from Fort Wayne Snyder High School.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School.
I'm Owen Fouts from Yorktown High School.
It means a lot when we have fans at our games to cheer us on.
It helps us dig even deeper and do our very best.
It takes all of us to represent our school and community with pride.
And welcome back. 3rd down and 8 for the Kingsmen. Cohen Wysong into the game at running back. He's to the left of Landon Hall. 2 receivers left, a tight end on the line on the left, a receiver right. A 4-man rush as he takes the snap. Throw for Hurley down the right sideline. He jumps up. Did he get a foot in bounds? No, he did not. He made a great catch over the shoulder. There are no penalty flags, and the Kingsmen will be forced to punt. Great catch but a good play on defense to give him no room to get a foot in bounds.
Yeah, if he just got a foot down there, that would have been excellent. I mean, that would have set them up near field goal range. But that's a deep threat that we've expected Hurley to be. I mean, he has great hands, and he's only a junior. A lot of potential in the kid.
8:13 to go here in the second quarter. Step out to punt the ball away. 2 back to return. It's Verando and Parisi, excuse me, and there's a line drive punt. Bounces at the 30, takes a Kingsman bounce to the 25, rolling to the 22 to the 21. Count it down to the 20, and it stops right there. Nice punt there by Harris Stipp, even though I don't think he got as much on it as he wanted to. Gets a good roll. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings at their own 20-yard line as they move left to right across your radio dial. 8:01 to go here in the second quarter. Kellen Hosick not had the success they want on offense just yet.
I mean, they've got to get the offense going. I don't think their defense has played too poorly. They just have to contain the deep ball a little more. Once they do that, I think Valpo's defense is fine, but their offense has been a complete standstill all day.
We saw this last year in last year's game. They started slow, then picked it up. Shotgun running back left, takes the snap. It's a handoff up the middle. Vinny Freeman along with a couple of other tackles in. That's John White as well. A pickup of 4 yards for the Vikings. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
I mean, it's a good game by the Vikings. I mean, it gets them going, maybe gets the offense. If they're looking to get some little gains, that's a good start.
4-4-4 is a first down. Out of the shotgun, running back right. 2 receivers split out left. A tight end sets up on the line on the right side, and a receiver alone on the right. 4 down lineman for the Kingsmen with Kenny Welsh creeping on that left side. Takes the snap, back and looking. Now he forced left, and he's going to tuck it and run. Schaefer chasing him, stepping up is Spinski to the 30-yard line with a first down as Kellen Hosick looked like he may have lost a shoe. That was pushed. He was pushed out of bounds by Noah Wallace. And now ball at the 32-yard line of Valparaiso. First down and 10. 3 timeouts left for Valpo, 2 for Penn. Out of the shotgun, running back to his right. That's Gage Finley. Receiver left, tight end on the line on the right side, 2 receivers out right. 4 up front for Penn. Takes the snap, back and looking. Watson pressures him immediately. Had time, throws over the middle, complete to the 50-yard line. That's the first deep completion, tackled at the 47. That's Chase Lobig. They've been targeting him over the middle a couple of times. Love, excuse me, not Lobig. And tackled by Wrigley Hall.
I mean, yeah, it's a good deep ball play there. I mean, Hosick, he had a ton of pressure. Again, this offensive line has not been able to contain well. I mean, that was in my keys for the game, the offensive line to contain Hosick. That has not happened so far. I've not seen a lot of it.
That was the first time he had a little more than 2 seconds to throw it without getting out of the pocket. Shotgun running back left. 3 right, 1 left, 4 up front for Penn. Takes the snap, back and looking. Swings it out left for his running back. Makes a breadbasket catch. And he jumps out of bounds with a pickup of 2. Vinny Freeman on that catch. Gage Finley on the catch and Freeman on the tackle.
That's a good little swing pass there. Honestly, on first down.
Get 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Just under 6.5 minutes to go in this first half.
I mean, I cannot imagine anything other than 4 down territory here. If they lose a few yards, but, I mean, they're down 14. They don't have a lot of momentum. They got to get something here.
Out of the shotgun, running back to his right. 3 right, 1 left. 4 up front for Penn. Takes the snap. It's a screen play out right. That's Lovig. He's across the 40. Has a first down to the 35-yard line. And that was Jason Lovig on the catch. Quinn Watson also in on the tackle there, along with Kenny Welsh. 6 minutes to go. 1st and 10 for Valpo at the Penn 35-yard line. A huddle here. 20 seconds on the play clock. Valpo looking to get on the board. They trail 14-0. Out of the shotgun, running back right. Penn in that 4-4-3 look.
They like that spread offense for Valpo.
2 receivers left and right now. Lovig goes in motion right to left. He sets up in the slot on the left side. They swing it out to him. He catches it at the line of scrimmage at the 35. He's tripped up, stays on his feet with his hand, and then picks up 3 yards. Al Jaburi on the tackle there for Penn, along with a couple
I mean, this clock is definitely a factor as well. We're nearing that 5-minute mark as well. I mean, you got to get some final drives in if you're Penn or if you're Valpo. I mean, Valpo has the time possession right now. I mean, Penn, both their touchdowns have been off long drives. Valpo, they've had longer possessions than Penn.
Out of the shotgun, running back right. Man in motion out to the right side. 2 left, 2 right. It's a handoff to Finley. Up the gut at the 30-yard line. Tackle at the 28. You make a good point. Penn's being beaten time on possession right now. They've had 2 just big plays. That's about it.
That's all they've had.
Valpo's been driving and just coming up short.
Eventually, it's going to tire out the defense a little bit. And looks like
Schaefer on that tackle. 3rd down and 3 coming up here. 4:35 to go in the second quarter. 4 up front for Penn. 4 linebackers spread out across the middle of the field onto the outside. They'll move a man into coverage here. And one of the outside linebackers, that's Noah Wallace out there. Out of the shotgun, running back right, 2 right, tight end on the line on the right, and a receiver close left. Takes the snap. It's Finley on the run up the middle. He bounces left, trying to stiff arm. Vinny Freeman first to get to him. No gain, maybe a yard if he reached at the end. We'll see if they go for it. It's maybe 4th and 2.5.
I cannot imagine anything other than going for it here. A field goal feels unnecessary. It's from the left hash. It's still about a 45-yard field goal, and you got to go for it. There's no other option.
With what little wind there is, it is at the back of the kicker here going to the right.
Yes,
but still,
it's very calm night in Valparaiso, Indiana.
14-3, not much better than 14-0. Offense out there, shotgun, running back right, 2 right, tight end on the line on the right, receiver left. Penn sets 4, fumbles the snap, picks it back up, now has to try and recover, tucks it and runs. He's got it across the 25-yard line with a first down. Al-Jaburi on the tackle, gets to the 21 of Penn, and that's a first down. Broken play.
Wow.
Penn was going to have it blown up, but the broken play gets him the first down there.
I mean, that's a little bit of luck that Valpo just catch. I mean, maybe Penn was a little bit frazzled on that as well.
Just had to try and make something out of nothing, and Hosick, a good,
excellent
dual threat quarterback.
You can't teach that. You cannot teach a broken play. I mean, he escaped it well. That's nothing that you could teach a quarterback.
3 left, 1 right, out of the shotgun. They swing it to Finley, the running back, as a blitz was coming, and Hosick gets it to his running back, Finley. Man behind him brings him down. That was Quinn Watson. A pickup of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 16 of Penn.
They're still marching down the field, and they just hit the red zone. And, I mean, Penn, you got to be a little nervous. You got to be in scramble mode here.
2:42 to go, second quarter. 2nd down and 5 to go. And a timeout called. It's going to be Penn taking a timeout. I want to talk this one over. That's their 2nd timeout of the half. We'll step aside.
Being a senior makes playing high school sports even more special. I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. Over the last 4 years, I think about all the memories made, how teammates became best friends, how coaches mentored me and helped me grow.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School. Being a senior is bittersweet. It's fun being a leader for younger teammates, but it'll also be sad the last time I wear my jersey, take my last bus ride, huddle up at our last matchup.
I'm Grayson Mealy from Westell High School. I'll miss the adrenaline rush, fans cheering, the community support. Everything we've learned about the game and life, our memories will never forget.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you to our seniors for being champions of high school sports and representing your communities proudly these past 4 years. Fans, support your seniors by buying a ticket to their final game. This is our final send-off. This is one final memory. This is your IHSAA.
And welcome back. 2:39 to go, 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, running back left. Valparaiso is the Penn 16-yard line. 14-0 Kingsman. 2 left, 1 right. Tight end on the line on the left for the Vikings. 5-man rush for Penn. Picked up, throw, right side, through his hands at the 5-yard line. He was looking for Sam Bernard. In coverage was Colton Hernandez, who's already got an interception today.
He read that comeback route perfectly. He was stride for stride with him there as well. That was a little bit of a tight throw there for Hosick, and Bernard couldn't grab that there. That was a bit high and right.
Colton Hernandez already looking like a better defensive back than some of the defensive backs in the college football video game, picking up that comeback route. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 Kingsman. 3rd down and 4.
Still in that spread offense. They They like running out of that. I mean, they can run screens out of that. They can run the deep ball.
Two receivers stacked on top of each other on the right. Now they send a man in motion. Screen play to the left of the man in motion. Catches it at the 20. Bounces it left at the 15. Sheds off a tackle. Has to get to the 11 for a first down.
Oh, that's
and he's
close.
half a yard short.
That's
Did not give him the first down. Tackle by committee there for the Kingsmen. James Parisi on the screen and run.
Obviously, this is an easy go. About half, pretty much 4th and inches, probably about 4th and 1 market.
Probably going to give it to your star, Gage Finley.
Valpo
He's the power back. Timeout, Valpo will step aside again.
At the IHSAA, we are invested in the growth and development of Indiana's youth, and so are our partners at Ivy Tech.
That's right. We're proud to help over 90,000 Hoosier High School students get a head start on college and their careers.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig.
And I'm Dr. Sue Elsperman, President of Ivy Tech Community College. Through our dual credit and dual enrollment programs, high school students can take Ivy Tech classes at their high school or at their local Ivy Tech campus, allowing them to learn skills and earn college credits while still in high school.
Thanks to partners like Ivy Tech, Indiana students are set up for success after high school, whether they want to continue their college education or go straight into the workforce.
Just like the IHSAA.
And welcome back. Had to cut that commercial short. They're back at the line. 4th down and inches to go. Shotgun running back left. 3 right, 1 left. Penn showing blitz up at the line. Parisi in motion, right to left, comes into the backfield. Fakes out to the right, now goes left. Takes the snap, back and looking. Has all time. Dumps it off for a first down at the 10. He's to the 5. Dancing his way to the 2, to the 1. Colden Hernandez in on the tackle. They faked all the motion in the backfield. They picked up the blitz, dumped it off to the flat, and dumped it right off. It was Troy Danzy. They got it at the 1. Minute 48 to go, right up to the line. Running back left, Finley. 2 left. Tight end on the left, running back right. Kingsman in a goal line set here. Motion the tight end left to right on the line. And it's a handoff. Finley will push forward into the end zone for a Valpo touchdown through a Wrigley hole tackle. Not much Hole was going to do on that one. He's in for a touchdown. It's 14-6 with a minute 35 to go on the clock in the second quarter. Valpo answers back to the last Kingsman touchdown, and they look to make it a 1-score game. Good drive from Valpo there.
Yeah,
you got to tip your cap there.
That was an excellent drive. I didn't mean to say not bad or anything, but that was a great drive by Valpo. I mean, they marched down the field. They had the little gains. They had a couple big gains. I mean, that play from Finley, the play prior to the touchdown, that was an excellent play. He got wide open there, almost got in, even on that 4th and inches. That was such a close bid there.
Great drive there from Valpo. Extra point coming from Trevor Faunder. Snap spot, blocked. Did it get enough? No.
It's Colden Hernandez.
Colden Hernandez, have yourself a game. He blocks the extra point. He's got an interception, a 74-yard touchdown running, and now a blocked extra point, and it's 14-6.
That's unbelievable. You never see that. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that from one player in a high school game.
In the first half.
Yes, that's unbelievable.
Man, what a performance. Have yourself a day. Reminiscent of Kellen Watson's performance against this team last year.
I mean, I did not expect this from Hernandez today.
And he's a senior leader coming out to play. He had 24 tackles last year, 12 pass breakups on a defense that struggled at this stage of the year. And now they've got a fire under them. They are ready to go. And they have held Valpo to just 6 points in this first half so far. Valpo, not a bad offense at all. And they'll be set to kick this one back to Penn. What'd you see on that offensive drive there from Valpo?
They marched down the field great. They ran that RPO offense well. They were in the spread offense for most of the drive. It's just unbelievable drive. I mean, I don't mean to keep saying unbelievable, but man, oh man, they just drove down that field excellent. All the receivers were open. They were blocking good. Everything just started to click right on that drive.
That's a 13-play, 80-yard drive.
Great drive from Valpo.
And now they're set to get the ball back. The Kingsmen are glad you could join us on a nice night out in Central Time in Valparaiso. Kingsmen and Vikings, 14-6. Penn leads. Fonder to kick it back. Hurley and Hernandez back. It's a high kick. Hurley's got it at the 2. Is going to try and make something here at the 10. Left side to the 15 to the 20. Has a hold of the 25 to the 30 near the sideline, pushing forward to the 35. This is a great return by Buddy Hurley, the transfer from St. Joe, to the 39-yard line.
It's hard to bring down. He's a big guy. I mean, he's coming in to the Penn offense. He's 6'4", 218 pounds. Wow, I mean, he's quick too. He's quick on his feet.
Called him a young Megatron in the
Yep.
open there.
It's not insane, honestly.
It's not insane. Calvin Johnson was 6'5", 245 and ran a 4.3 40-yard dash. And Buddy Hurley's got to be he's a fast guy and he's a big guy. Minute 25 to go in this second quarter. Penn with 1 timeout remaining. Valpo with 2. 14-6 Penn leads. Here's Landon Hall out of the shotgun, running back left, 2 receivers stacked on top of each other on the right. And, it's Cohen Weissong getting a direct snap.
Like a wildcat there.
A wildcat there, and he's going to go down. Limberopoulos was in on that one as well. That was a tricky play there. And it'll be no gain. A lot of motion and a lot of different things for not a lot. So out of the shotgun, running back right, 3 right, 1 left. Motion a man out to the right, and he's going to throw it incomplete over the head. That's Yodi Limberopoulos in at quarterback. It's Limberopoulos in. He was swinging it out for Chase Buckwheat.
Maybe they're giving him a look here late in the game. It's technically not late in the game, but
it's late in the half. 50 seconds to go. 3rd and 10 coming up. I don't know.
I'm surprised, honestly.
Did Hall do something on the sideline? I'm not sure.
So,
we'll see if we can get an update on that at halftime. I am not sure at all what happened. It's a warmer day, I guess. Maybe he's cramping up. 3rd and 10 out of the shotgun. Limberopoulos, the sophomore. He's got a man to his right, 2 right, 1 left, tight end on the line on the right. And they hand it off to Buckwheat up the gut. Nothing going there, and the Kingsmen go 3 and out. Let's see, does Valpo call timeout? They will. They use one of their 2 remaining. Each team now with 1 timeout left. I am not sure why Limberopoulos came into the game there. It wasn't terrible or anything. I'm
know.
Just surprised with the half that Landon Hall's been having. That you put him on the bench there. Maybe they're just trying to see what they got for the future.
I'm not sure, honestly.
We'll see if the Valpo offense can maybe put something together here in these final 40 seconds. We've seen a barrage of interesting formations and sets and plays that we did not at all expect. We saw Colton Hernandez
not at all from last year. It's been completely different. They give Colton Hernandez, who's a punt and kick returner, a corner for Penn. Obviously, the corner is his main position, and we were not expecting him to step in that running back.
He gets a running back role.
He was not in the 2 deep at all.
No, he wasn't. Most of these guys weren't really on the 2 deep. I mean, I guess with Jadon Parker out, you got to mix some stuff up. Running back by committee. Step out to punt it. Gets the snap off the side of his foot. It bounces at the 36-yard line of Valpo and rolls out of bounds right there with 36 seconds remaining in the half. Valpo's got 1 timeout left. They got 1st and 10 at their own 36. Maybe they get in the field goal range here. Penn defense, half is not over. Get off the field here. You get the ball to start the second half. Go down and score. And get back to that 2-score lead.
I mean, they got to contain him here. I mean, a touchdown here, that'd be so costly for the Kingsmen. They did defer originally. They get the ball in the second half. It's pretty much going to be all passing here from Valpo. I cannot see him giving the ball here to Finley whatsoever here.
Out of the shotgun, running back to his right, 3 receivers to the right. We got a flag before the snap. There was a receiver left and 4 up front for Penn, and this is against the Kingsmen. This is going to be encroachment. And that's going to give Valpo a shorter field to go. Penn kind of confused on that call. Reardon shaking his head. 1st down and 5 coming up. That moves the ball to the 41-yard line of Valpo as they move left to right.
Offsides is always a head-scratcher. You wonder what went wrong, who jumped, who got excited on the play. And
same formation here for Valpo. Takes the snap. Hosick to throw. Blitz picked up. Throw to the outside. Freeman jumped the route. Incomplete. Freeman on the outside linebacker position. That's why you move him there. You can put him in those flat zones, and he can undercut the route, knock it away.
He's
and now
quick.
It's 2nd and 5.
He got there right away. He just has great recognition. And I like to say there's a lot of stuff that you cannot teach a player, and that's recognition, honestly. I mean, that's just a natural instinct that all players need to have who are great.
So 2nd down and 5. Shotgun, running back right Finley. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, 4 up front for Penn. Looking like they're going to play coverage here. Takes the snap, bobbled it with a low snap, now picks up broken play. Master Hosick is going to pick up 7 yards as he runs left, picks up a 1st down. He's to the 48. Broken play mastermind.
They might have to spike this. I mean,
26 seconds remaining. Now the clock runs as they get the chain set. They'll get up to the line and spike it. Clock stops with 22 seconds to go at their own 48-yard line. We'll see if they try and get Sam Bernard deep, Chase Lovick deep. Jimmy Parisi down the field has been good. Haven't seen Mateo Machichi yet.
At the very minimum, you have to get in field goal range here if you're Valpo. You just absolutely have to, at the very minimum.
Trying to cut it to even lower than 8 points.
They got to get, I mean, it already is a 1-score game, but, I mean,
the closer the better. Out of the shotgun, 3 right, 1 left. Takes the snap, steps up. Flag is down in the backfield as Hosick steps up and is dropped at the line of scrimmage. Nobody was open. There was some bodies falling in the backfield. I think this could be holding on the Vikings. We'll take a look here. 16 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Lights shining down onto the field as the sun begins to set in western Indiana. It's going to be a holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, and we'll replay 2nd down. That moves them back to the 40-yard line, just past the 40 to the 38-yard line, and now field goal range a little less attainable.
Yeah, and it's such a bad holding call there, and
it's rough to take a holding there.
It sets them back very bad.
Out of the shotgun, running back to the right, 3 right, 1 left, 4 up front for Penn. Probably a deep shot coming here. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. Hosick steps up, dumps it off to his running back Finley in the field of play. Missed tackle there, and he's going to get 11 yards. Clock down to 2 seconds. Timeout, Valpo. Missed tackle there by Noah Wallace allows Finley to pick up 11. It'll be 3rd down and 8, even though the 3rd and 8 doesn't matter. There's 2 seconds to go. As timeout, Valpo, 30-second timeout. 1 play here and the half's over.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to chuck it up, honestly. There's nothing really to it.
Probably going to throw Vinny Freeman back near the end zone.
I mean, they could still blitz forward. I mean, they could put a few linebackers towards around the 35 of Penn, and they can get those safeties deep. That's all they have to do, honestly. You don't have to get a crazy interception. You don't have to get a crazy play. Knock it down, end the half. Feel good. Go up 14-6. They still have a 1-score lead. Valpo will have to go for 2 if they score eventually, yes.
Or they could get a safety, you know. You never know.
You never know in high school football.
High school football is a crazy thing. So Penn's got 4 safeties back inside the 30-yard line.
Buddy Hurley in as well. I mean, they have that.
Yeah, that's smart.
Good hands, can knock it down.
Out of the shotgun, 2 right, 2 left, 4 up front. Penn's been getting pressure with those 4 up front. Running back right, 2 linebackers, 10 yards off the ball for the Kingsmen. They've got an extra set of 3 back at the 30. They've got 2 secondary guys back at the 20. Hosick takes the snap. He's rolling left, stepping up. He's going to tuck it and run to the 45 to the 40 to the 35 to the 30. The half is over, barring a defensive penalty. He's to the 25. He's being swarmed, and he's brought down at the 23-yard line to end the half. The Kingsmen with a 14-6 lead after 1 half of play in the season. 2 big play touchdowns by the Kingsmen. We'll have your first half recap, Commissioner's Corner, and more during halftime right after this.
At the IHSAA, we love when student athletes understand the real purpose of playing high school sports, like McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
I love competing for my high school, but I don't play for accolades, records, or to earn college scholarships. For me, it's about more than winning, playing time, or trophies. I play high school sports because they help me grow alongside my friends, develop character and integrity, and learn life lessons I'll carry with me forever. Soccer reminds me of the power of teamwork and how we can help each other succeed. Track teaches me to focus on the things I can control and not worry about outside noise. High school sports show me the value of discipline, grit, and representing my community with dignity. They prepare me for life, and that's why I play.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support student athletes like McKenna by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is being a champion of high school sports. This is empowering student athletes. This is your IHSAA. IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. High school sports ignite pride unlike anything else. Just listen to these student athletes from across the great state of Indiana.
Playing high school sports means representing my school and community, being a positive example, showing everyone what we stand for.
It's a reminder that the name on the front of my jersey is just as important as the name on the back.
Because it's about all of us, not just one of us.
And that includes our families, friends, and the fans.
When we all wear our school's name,
We are all on the same team.
We all represent our school.
We all belong to our community, thanks to high school sports.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You can be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is building community pride. This is bringing everyone together as one team. This is your IHSAA.
All righty, welcome back. We got a longer halftime here. Me and Nate here, proud to bring a Kingsman football. Great first half of play there for Penn. They lead the Vikings 14-6, 2 big play touchdowns. Lots of things we like to see there in that first half. Nate, take us through what happened there on that Colton Hernandez touchdown, because obviously not at all expecting Colton Hernandez to be in the game on offense, let alone running back. And he breaks a 74-yard touchdown over right guard, down the field. No one could catch him.
And that's called a halfback draw. So the quarterback, I mean, that was obviously Landon Hall in there. He kind of made it look like it was going to be an outside run, getting through that C gap on the right. But then he just guides the ball a little more inside in the A gap, and that threw the defense off. He broke a couple tackles, and it was green light from there. Colton Hernandez, blazing speed. It brings it into the end zone for a big touchdown for the Kingsmen. And some other accomplishments from Colton Hernandez this game. He had an interception. Yes, obviously it was an interception that should maybe not have been an interception.
Well, you know
what I'm saying.
You take the counting stats when you can get them. Not going to make your coach happy, but it's going to make yourself happy.
He got the interception regardless. However, it did cost the Kingsmen a little bit with worse field position, but also he had a blocked punt. He was in there.
Yeah, blocked extra point. Blocked extra point there right off the left side.
Extra point.
Yeah, it happens. Blocked extra point there off the left side. Got a hand in there, knocked it away, and yeah, he's our first half player of the half there. And because he's the reason that the Kingsmen got this lead right now with that 74-yard touchdown, interception, couple pass breakups, couple tackles, blocked extra point. It goes on and on for him, and we're expecting a big season from the senior leader in the secondary.
Yep.
And then what went right on the Mason Bernacki touchdown, the sophomore comes through on a slant route across the middle of the field, blazing speed.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Just
Take us through what happened there.
I mean, so here's what he did. He had a little 15-yard in route. He got in there. I mean, he cut up the field a little bit. He had a corner on him. He got burnt a little bit, but the safety was dragged down. I believe Jeremiah Mitchell was on a slant. There was a great drawn-up play by Riordan to get the safety off guard, but it was all green right there again for Bernacki. And it was a high throw from Landon Hall, but to no avail. Mason Bernacki got his fingertips on there, climbed the ladder a little bit, and it was blazing speed. Big touchdown there from Mason Bernacki.
It kind of had to be a high throw there from Hall because he had those linebackers about 5 yards underneath him. If you throw that low, linebacker could jump up, knock it away, pick it away,
honestly,
pick it off.
I mean,
there was a lot that could have happened. So he placed that really in the perfect spot for him to where only his guy could make the great catch. And I don't even think he was expecting him to make the run after the catch. I think he was just hoping he'd come down with the ball, or he was hoping it would just not be intercepted. But he ends up not only making the catch,
place it better than that.
Making the catch, staying on his feet, and taking it the distance. And those were the two big touchdowns there for the Kingsmen. They were, they were really good on defense to start the half. Valpo, that drive towards the end of the half, everything seemed to go right.
Yep. I mean,
everything seemed to go right.
That's
12 plays, 80 yards, textbook.
That's
textbook
everything
drive.
you want as a coach. I mean, everybody came together. Finally, the offensive line started blocking a little more. Honestly, I think the offensive line for Valpo has not been very good for today. However,
they're facing a very tough.
From here.
They're facing a very tough defensive line. What have you seen so far from this defensive line that encourages you for not only this second half, but for weeks to come, especially coming up against Mishawaka, a big opponent?
They've been all over Hosek, and they go against Mishawaka next week. We know they run an option playbook. I mean, they like the triple option, a fake handoff, pitches out to a fullback or a wide back, and Mishawaka is a tough team to prepare for. How do you prepare for that? How do you get the scout team playing more of an option playbook? But that defensive line is what's going to be key for Penn. I mean, they have to predict what Mishawaka is doing. They have to cover all of the wide backs, the fullbacks, the running backs, the quarterbacks who can make big plays for Mishawaka. If they can't do that, then you better kiss the Mishawaka backyard brawl game goodbye.
Yeah, wow, man. Mishawaka running the option offense. What have they been doing that for now? 80 years?
80 years,
yes. About 80 years.
They've been running that
every single year.
Pretty much
the
founding fathers of football in northern Indiana football.
It's uncanny,
yes,
the offense that they run. Every play, you've got about 6 different guys in motion. You've got 2 flankers on each side of the ball. You got a split end out there just as a decoy until he's not a decoy, and then he runs down the field past everyone.
I mean, we'll bring that to you live next week right here on the Pennant.
Yeah, we'll have a live video broadcast. That'll be a fantastic game. It'll be packed. If you can't come, if you're out of town, if you got stuff going on, you want to watch the game at home, you're sick, tune into the Pennant here, as we should have an amazing broadcast, our amazing crew. Today, just me and Nate here at Valpo, but our amazing crew back at Penn for a home game next week. We hope you can join us. We're glad you could join us tonight. We're going to step aside for a second. We got 12 minutes and just a little bit over 30 seconds until the second half of play. Kingsman lead at 14-6. It's halftime here from Viking Field in Valparaiso.
Being a senior makes playing high school sports even more special. I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. Over the last 4 years, I think about all the memories made, how teammates became best friends, how coaches mentored me and helped me grow.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School. Being a senior is bittersweet. It's fun being a leader for younger teammates. But it'll also be sad the last time I wear my jersey, take my last bus ride, huddle up at our last matchup.
I'm Grayson Mealy from Westell High School. I'll miss the adrenaline rush, fans cheering, the community support. Everything we've learned about the game and life, our memories will never forget.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you to our seniors for being champions of high school sports and representing your communities proudly these past 4 years. Fans, support your seniors by buying a ticket to their final game. This is our final send-off. This is one final memory. This is your IHSAA.
Students is a key.
High school sports ignite pride unlike anything else. Just listen to these student athletes from across the great state of Indiana.
Playing high school sports means representing my school and community, being a positive example, showing everyone what we stand for.
It's a reminder that the name on the front of my jersey is just as important as the name on the back.
Because it's about all of us, not just one of us.
And that includes our families, friends, and the fans.
When we all wear our school's name,
we are all on the same team.
We all represent our school.
We all belong to our community, thanks to high school sports.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You can be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is building community pride. This is bringing everyone together as one team. This is your IHSAA.
And welcome back. We're going to take you into the IHSAA Commissioner's Corner. Listen in. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Kingsman and Valpo, 14-6, Penn leads at halftime.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. It has been a while. I'm Bob Lovell, and this is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, it has been a while. It's been successful. That summer break for everyone, I think, is rejuvenating. It's supposed to be. And now we're ready to begin the fall season for what we know is going to be another exciting year of high school sports in our state.
Oh, I can't wait, Coach. And this is show one of a lot this year. And, you know, I really appreciate having an opportunity to come on and share a few things about the Indiana High School Athletic Association with your viewership and our listenership. And you know, it's kind of it's something I enjoy every week because celebrating high school sports, and here we are at the beginning. We actually kicked off last Saturday with boys and girls soccer. We've already been going with girls golf, boys tennis, volleyball, girls volleyball, and then here we go. The lights are going to get turned on Friday night. Weather's going to cool down, and Friday Night Lights is back.
Well, just for everyone who doesn't understand the life of an administrator in the quote-unquote off-season, there are plenty of things that you and your staff are involved in. Clearly, some of that time is devoted to decompressing and catching up with your family and, you know, taking care of your own mental and physical health. But you guys are busy throughout the summer, and not just you, but also the school administrators and coaches and everybody else involved.
Yeah, it doesn't end anymore. You know, used to, the crops got planted, you went home for the summer, and when it got time to harvest the crops, you went back to school, and that's not the case anymore. Every day almost there's something, and whether school's going on and summer school and our administrators are working with those student athletes, our students in general, coaches are trying to help kids refine their craft. You know, it doesn't stop anymore. And, you know, we do take a moratorium week that always includes the 4th of July, and we have at least 5 additional days that schools have to shut it down to give the student athletes a little break. But it's go. And, you know, staff has been going strong. We finished baseball at the end of June. We try to recharge the batteries in July a little bit, and here we are in August going again.
Paul Neidig joining us. We're talking about IHSAA sports. Week 1 of the high school football season starts Friday night. I know you and your colleagues will be out around the state. This seems to be, from what all the experts tell me, is going to be a wide-open football season because, you know, heretofore you've had some pretty strong favorites going into the season. This time around seems to be a much more equitable and, dare I say, I wouldn't say competitive. It's always competitive, but there seems to be a wide openness about this opening weekend of high school football.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You know, if we had a system where if we were going into this week and everybody says, well, I'm going to write this team down as a state champion, this team down as a state champion, and that parity is not there, interest starts to wane. And, you know, when we have parity, it just is good for high school sports because people in their local communities get those shirts out and with their school's name on them, and they come back and watch those games. And that doesn't happen without parity across all schools. And so we're so thankful to work in Indiana where our coaches do a great job of developing the talent within their local communities.
Make sure you buy a ticket. I always encourage you to buy 2. That revenue generated by ticket sales supports the student athletes in all sports across the board. That's how they finance high school football and all the other sports at your school. Commissioner, we need strong ticket sales in football to help everyone out.
That's exactly right. We do, and it really helps our schools. And we're so appreciative when fans do contribute. And ticket sales is one great way, but just a donation to your local school helps them also.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation. We're excited. We're back. We're going to do this next week and throughout the rest of the year. Commissioner, be safe on the highways. Enjoy the first weekend of football, and thanks for doing this.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
And welcome back. Glad you enjoyed the Commissioner's Corner update there. Good to hear about what's going on downstate with the IHSAA. Penn leads it 14-6 here over Valparaiso. The Penn bringing you Kingsman football. Glad you could join us from Valparaiso. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. Penn, 2 big plays in the first half. We've talked about that a lot. Some scores from out of town. How about this? Warsaw 24, Fort Wayne Snyder 22 in the third quarter of that one. As we've got some more scores coming in when we get them. Still looking for Elkhart Concord on that one. We'll let you know when we see that. But, Nate, what have you seen so far from this defensive secondary here for Penn? What have you seen that's improved from last year?
So, I feel like they're not as scared to hit as last year. They've been a lot more physical. They've had a lot more pass breakups. However, these are some very, very speedy Valpo receivers. They've gotten some costly gains for the Kingsmen. I think if they just contain the receivers a little more, contain the running backs, corners, they'll be doing great the rest of the game.
Some more out-of-town scores. Number 16, Carmel leads number 10, Fishers, 35-24 in the third quarter. And that score just goes to show you how much offense matters in Indiana high school football, because when you're playing teams like Fishers and Carmel, they have great defenses, and they can't even stop each other.
Yep.
So you got to have an offense to keep up with these teams. We've got the Concord Elkhart score in the third quarter. It's 28-14 Concord over Elkhart, the former number one team in 5A Concord. We're showing why they're highly ranked again this year. They are coming to play this year. Excellent team. And we've got about 2 minutes to go before the second half. What are you looking for, Nate, in this second half from Penn? How are they going to try and stop Valpo? What are they going to try and do to continue to outscore? What are you looking for on this first drive? Because they're going to start with the ball here.
Number 1, contain Hosek. Kellen Hosek must be contained at all costs. He has gotten way too many rushing yards that has actually needed to happen. I think he's also been doing great in the passing game as well. He's found a lot from Ludwig and Bernard as well. There are no turnovers yet from either team. Both teams have been turnover-free. Except for Hosek, obviously on that fourth down.
He just had to heave it down the field.
It was pretty much like
pretty much turnover-free.
He pretty much threw a punt. That's the only interception from Hosek the entire game. And honestly, it's been a good game for both teams. It's really going to just come down to how good they're going to play in the second half. If Penn just comes out sluggish, the Wild Bunch isn't connecting, everybody has to play as one to win. And if everybody's off center, everybody's playing their own game, then it's going to crumble for both teams.
Now on this offensive drive, are you looking on this first offensive drive here for Penn? Are you looking for them to try and ground and pound, run the clock down a little bit, try and take away another possession from Valpo, or are you looking for them to go for another big play?
Landon Hall needs to throw a heat-seeking missile down the field to Buddy Hurley, because that's just what needs to happen for the Kingsmen.
You'd love to see Buddy get a touchdown in his first game with the
Kingsmen have not had a truly long drive. Valpo outscores them completely off the charts on time of possession. It has been completely Valpo, yet the Kingsmen are winning 14-6. If that's saying anything, that's saying that the Kingsmen so far have not been able to sustain a long drive. They've had 2 big explosive plays for touchdowns, but they need a long drive that can actually prove that they can play.
But that's the glory of having so many weapons on this offense. You can get those explosive plays. You can make a lot of just make a lot happen there. You can get the explosive play. And then, of course, you still trust yourself to have a long drive, but I do agree. I would love to see him have a nice, long, sustained drive here. It's another score update. Mishawaka 34, Marion nothing. Just got word nothing was wrong there with Landon Hall at the end of the half. I think they were just throwing out a different look. That's what I've heard. They've reset the clock now to 3 minutes before the second half as the teams are still stretching. Valpo's heading to their sideline. But, man, I'm not sure what happened there at the end of last half.
I'm surprised they put Lumberopolis in this early, especially Penn. The Kingsmen, it was still one-score game. I think you still need to go with Hall on that drive. But Riordan had his decision there. And
just looking to see what they have in the future. And, you know, when you have a guy like Lumberopolis, you're almost nervous. Like, I don't want to keep him on the bench because he's such a highly talented player. You don't want to waste – you know, maybe some learning experiences on the bench. You put him in a low-pressure situation there, not much going to happen there at the end of the half. I guess I do like that. The Kingsmen are warming up. We're 2 minutes away from the second half. When we come back, we'll have the second half of play in Week 1, Game 1. Kingsmen, Vikings, 14-6. Penn leads.
High school sports ignite pride unlike anything else. Just listen to these student athletes from across the great state of Indiana.
Playing high school sports means representing my school and community, being a positive example, showing everyone what we stand for.
It's a reminder that the name on the front of my jersey is just as important as the name on the back.
Because it's about all of us, not just one of us.
And that includes our families, friends, and the fans.
When we all wear our school's name,
we are all on the same team.
We all represent our school.
We all belong to our community, thanks to high school sports.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You can be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is building community pride. This is bringing everyone together as one team. This is your IHSAA.
Under a minute away from kickoff in the second half. The sun has gone down. The lights are shining the brightest. Week 1, a beautiful night in Valparaiso. 14-6. Penn leads. Glad you could join us. Penn football on the pennant. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. Valpo set to kick it back to the Kingsmen. And we're about ready to go here.
This is Friday Night Lights right here. I mean, you hear Thunderstruck playing in the background. The crowd is on their feet for the kickoff. Valpo only down to score, not out of the game. The Kingsmen get the ball, and they're looking to make some magic happen early in the second half, and they need to start it off strong. I mean,
they've had plenty of magic today.
Yes.
And let's see if they got some more.
Yep.
Penn set to get the ball back. Kicking it away for the Vikings is Trevor Fonder. He set up, the ball is teed. The crowd is ready, and we're underway in the second half as the kick is driven to Colton Hernandez. He fields it to the 5-yard line. He runs it right to the 10, to the 15. A flag is down. He's across the 20, flag down at the 27-yard line of Penn. We'll see what the call is. Flag in that spot might be a blocking foul here. Let's see what the call is. We'll wait. Penn's offense going to come out regardless. We saw Yodi Lumberopolis end the half at quarterback, maybe just trying to get Mishawaka a little nervous that they might have a little gadget package drawn up. But
and we see Hernandez in the Penn huddle again. This
on
one
offense, yeah.
On the Kingsmen.
It's holding on the Kingsmen on the penalty, so they will start 1st and 10 back just a little bit further. They'll mark off 10 yards. This is going to start at about the 11 or 12-yard line.
And Hernandez is in that huddle. I mean, I think he's going to go back in at running back again.
He has some JV experience running the Wildcat his sophomore year, so it's not completely outlandish to have him in. And he is to the right of Landon Hall. This is Landon Hall this time.
Yes.
He sets up out of the shotgun. 2 receivers stacked at the numbers on the left side. 2 tight ends on the line on the right. He takes the shotgun snap. And here is Colton Hernandez, who had a 74-yard rushing touchdown last half. And he's thrown down after a 1-yard pickup. Multiple Vikings in on the tackle. It was Evan Courtney in on the tackle. 2nd down and 10. Blocks were there. Vikings just loaded the box there. They were ready to go there on 1st down. Not much to call home about. Out of the shotgun is Hall, running back to his right, Hernandez. 2 left, tight end on the line on the left. A receiver right alone is Bernacki. It's a 5-man rush. It's picked up. Now stepping up, and Landon Hall, not much of a runner, and he's knocked down for no gain. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up.
We talk a lot about a dual threat quarterback, and that pocket presence for Landon Hall is not there. I don't know if it's there yet, but it is not fully developed. He's not been able to step into the pocket as well as some other quarterbacks in the NIC especially.
He's definitely not the fastest in the NIC.
This time, Ewald is going to check back into the game for the Kingsmen.
Out of the shotgun, Ewald's left, 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends on the line on the right. He takes the snap, he's back in looking. He's got time, he fires deep down the middle. It's caught at the 37-yard line. Buddy Hurley lays out and grabs one at the 38-yard line. Their own 38, it's a 1st down and a big 3rd and long crowd silencer. That's Buddy Hurley right there.
Yep.
Landon Hall back out of the shotgun. That's the offensive line giving Hall time there too. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. A tight end on the line on the right. Running back lefty takes the snap, and it is a give to the running back. Bouncing it over right tackle. That is Ewald. He picks up 2 yards.
Not so much air, and I think they're ready for that run on 1st down. I mean, several Viking defenders swarmed in there.
Papa Cronus was in on that tackle.
Yes, it's going to be
Brody Wheeler.
There's going to be a lot of running back competition with Jadon Parker if he comes back next week against the Cavemen. I mean, we've seen about four different running backs. Yes, that have checked into the game at all.
Speaking of, here's Colton Hernandez into the game at running back. He's right of Hall in the shotgun. 2 left, 1 right, tight end on the line on the left. He takes the snap, and it's a give over right guard Hernandez. Shimmy shaking his way for a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 with 9:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Lucas Peterson in on the tackle.
And we're talking about the big 5 guys up front for the Kingsmen. The offensive line, they've not been playing too bad this entire game, and I've seen a lot of improvements from them since last year.
Yeah, they have held their own so far. Crowd gets loud again. Shotgun, running back left, 2 left, tight end on the line on the left, receiver right. It's a blitz. It's picked up. Throw. Mitchell caught at the 40. Oh, and he's just tripped up at the Valparaiso 35. He just got in front of the man covering him there. It looked like they put a linebacker on him.
Yeah, and that did not work.
Oh, excuse me. No, it was the safety, Nick Fry, but he's not fast enough to keep up with Jeremiah Mitchell, and not a lot of them are.
And we talk a lot about Penn receivers, especially Jeremiah Mitchell. He stands out with his blazing speed. I believe he's honestly faster than the other 2 wideouts out there.
He is the fastest on the field.
He is the fastest out on that field
90% of the time. Out of the shotgun, running back right, Ewald. 2 receivers stacked on the left side of the numbers there. Takes the snap. It's a give to Ewald. He shakes off 1 tackle at the line of scrimmage. Makes something out of nothing, picking up maybe 1.5 yards. They'll have it at the Valparaiso 31-yard line with 8:20 to go in the 3rd quarter and counting.
I mean, let's recap that Jeremiah Mitchell play. Again, Penn looks like that deep slot receiver, deep slant, big gain, beats a linebacker.
That's becoming a route they're really liking.
Jeremiah Mitchell is just a far faster player there, and that was a beautifully deep ball there from Landon Hall.
Out of the shotgun, running back left. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends on the line on the right. He takes the snap. Hall is stepping up. We're going to see him try and run. He'll pick up 1 yard. It'll be 3rd down and 8. He was able to step up in the pocket there, didn't have anyone open, and then it kind of collapsed on him.
Yeah, it's the best you can really do there. You could either throw it away. I don't know. It was a busted play for the Kingsmen.
The defensive line got to him. Not a lot of time for the receivers to get downfield. Bernacki will be on the right side alone. There will be a receiver left. That's Buddy Hurley. There's 2 tight ends on the line on the right. Shotgun. Hernandez right. 4 up front for Valpo. 2 backers. 3 yards off the ball. Takes the snap. It's a design rollout right now. Sets his feet. Throws back left. Underthrown. Hernandez slipped and made the catch.
Ooh, that's
maybe
close. Incomplete.
And now they're saying incomplete. Initially, the catch looked like
look
it was
good.
made.
I believe
and then they're going to say the ball hit the ground.
I don't know. They're going to have to talk about this.
Wow. First it was called a catch,
yes,
and then he waved it off. And it's incomplete. Offense is staying out for 4th and 8. 7:04 to go, 3rd quarter. Kingsman up 14-6.
Not a bad call?
Not a bad call. Ball at the Valparaiso 31. Hall out of the shotgun. It was slightly underthrown, but he had a corner coming up on him, and he had to kind of underthrow it, so he wouldn't be a hospital pass. Running back right, Mitchell in motion right to left, comes into the backfield. They fake it to him, takes the step, sets his feet. Hernandez went on a real route, didn't find him. He's in trouble, just has to toss this one away. Did it get back to the line of scrimmage? It did. There's no flag. As pressure got to Hall, it was a slow developing play, and now it's a turnover on downs. Valpo's going to take over at their own 31-yard line. They're going to have 69 yards to go. Down by 8. They finally get the stop they've been waiting for with 6:56 to go in the 3rd quarter.
For some reason, every year when Penn Valpo plays, it's always a great matchup, and that's a great stop. You can't ask for much better than that.
These two fought it out in sectionals a while back in 2017. The Kingsmen they were able to beat them. This was back when Valpo was 6A for that short bit of time. Kingsmen beat them, went to the state championship, and we don't got to talk about what happened in that state championship. That was a rough one against
Ben Davis. Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, 3 left, man in motion. It's Jimmy Parisi. He gets it on a jet sweep, but the Kingsmen were ready for it. This time he runs over right tackle, and he's pushed out of bounds with a yard pickup to their 33-yard line, 2-yard gain.
And we've seen a lot of motions, sweeps from both these teams. Not really a lot of trickery. I mean, there has been some trickery, but, I mean, we've seen a lot of motions, audibles.
Attempted trickery from Penn with Limberopoulos coming in or going Wildcat a couple times there. Hosick out of the shotgun here, running back left. He's got 2 receivers split out left, a receiver right, and a tight end on the line. 4 up front for Penn with Kenny Welsh creeping up on the near side. 5-man rush, he takes the snap. Now he's pressured by Kendall Schaefer. Throws! Oh, nearly picked off on the far sideline. Vinny Freeman. Oh, he stepped up, and it just went off his hands at an awkward angle.
Oh, that would have been... Yeah, that would have been a big play for Freeman again. He's had a great game.
I'm not sure what he saw on that throw. That was double
covered in front of him and behind him. He might have been trying to just throw it over his head and away. I'm not sure.
It might have stuck in his hand a little too long. I am not sure there.
That might have been a rash decision from Hosek, and the Vikings definitely caught a break on that one.
They sure did. 3rd down and 8. Working out of the shotgun, 2 left, tight end on the line on the left. 5 up front for Penn, a receiver right. He takes the snap, design, roll out to his left. Pressured immediately, steps up. Oh, how did he get out of that? He's to the 40-yard line, and he's going to get the 1st down. Oh, he somehow just turned on the jets and got out of a 3-man scramble.
Oh, man. You can't let that happen on 3rd and 8.
Pressure to his left, pressure behind him, pressure to his right, but not up the middle. And it's a 1st down for Valparaiso with 6.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They have it at their own 43-yard line.
I mean, they don't really have to speed up either. Plenty of time. It's 3rd quarter, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in there.
4 up front for Penn, 2 receivers left and right for Valpo. They bring a man in motion left to right, out of the shotgun, running back left. Takes the shotgun snap, it's a 4-man rush. Throws over the middle of the field. Oh, and it's through the hands of the defender for Penn. Oh, incomplete through Aiden Witten's hands. And his first varsity start, he nearly had an interception. Overthrown, looking for a man on a 20-yard post route. And it's just a scary incompletion. Oh, another
Almost.
One sailed on him.
I don't know if it should have been possible or could be.
He was running away from the ball because he had to go help on the far side.
Might have been a tough angle. However, that could have, maybe should have been a pick there for Aiden Witten.
He'll probably tell you he should have had it.
Yes.
Out of the shotgun, running back left. 3 right, 1 left, and we've got whistle timeout Valparaiso with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. That's their first timeout. Don't like burning timeouts.
Yeah,
when we're at this
shot
stage
clock
of the
was
game.
all the way down to shot clock was almost in the dark there, and you got to call a timeout there.
6 minutes to go. Kingsman still lead 14-6. Valparaiso on their first drive of the second half. We'll be right back.
Being a senior makes playing high school sports even more special. I'm Claire Hack from Jennings County High School. Over the last 4 years, I think about all the memories made, how teammates became best friends, how coaches mentored me and helped me grow.
I'm Allie Ward from Boonville High School. Being a senior is bittersweet. It's fun being a leader for younger teammates, but it'll also be sad the last time I wear my jersey, take my last bus ride, huddle up at our last matchup.
I'm Grayson Mealy from Westell High School. I'll miss the adrenaline rush, fans cheering, the community support, everything we've learned about the game and life.
And we're back. Out of the shotgun, running back right. 2nd down and 10 for Valparaiso. 3 right, 1 left. 4 up front for Penn. Now Johnny Searfoss creeps up the middle, now sets back. Man in motion, right to left, takes the snap. Hosick steps up, and now he's in trouble. Down he goes at the line of scrimmage. He was stepping up. Johnny Searfoss in on that tackle along with Quinn Watson. We said those names a lot last year.
Yes,
and
we
we're going
did.
to continue saying them again this year, we think.
I mean,
5:40 to go in the third quarter.
There's like 5 Kingsman defenders in there, but it was mainly Searfoss. I mean, he was originally in the A-gap along with the center, and then the running back got through there, and Searfoss makes a good tackle to force 3rd and 9.
Under 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Play clock is at 11. Out of the shotgun, running back to his left. 3rd down and 9. 2 receivers left and right, all off the line. 4 up front for Penn. 4 backers, 5 yards off the ball. Now they send Kenny Welsh. This could be a free play. Ball thrown, tipped in the air, incomplete. There was a flag on the snap as Kenny Welsh was creeping up to the line. He may have gone over, but it also
I think
looks
you're
like
right, James. This might be on Welsh.
Let's see. No, they're moving backwards.
Officials.
Are they going to say illegal shift? They had a man in motion at the top of the formation. He might have been going forward at the start of the snap there. Can't be going forward.
Easy decline here
and
for the Kingsmen.
it was an illegal shift with 5:12 to go here in the third quarter. An illegal shift, penalty decline.
Oh, wow.
It'll be 4th down and 9 at Valparaiso's own 44-yard line, and the punt unit's going to come out here, obviously. And at the punt is Trevor Fonder. Hernandez and Hurley back to return. Penn's going to come after this one. There's the snap. Pressure almost got to him. This one, fair catch called for and taken by Buddy Hurley at the 15-yard line.
Schaefer was right in there. That could have been a big play there for the Kingsmen.
So close. A lot of close plays on that defensive series, but overall, good series. What did you see that was really fantastic there for the Kingsmen?
Oh, man. I mean, that was good defense all around. I mean, maybe they could have had a pick or two there. They could have stopped Hosick on 3rd down. I don't think it was when all said and done, I don't think it was too bad of a drive for the Kingsmen.
So we got 1st down and 10 for the Kingsmen at their own 15-yard line. 85 yards to go. To the end zone, they lead this one 14-6. You're listening to Kingsman football on the pennant. Landon Hall working out of the shotgun. He's got his running back to his left. A receiver at the top of the formation, Jeremiah Mitchell. Bernacki alone on the right. It's Wysong into the game at running back. The junior now to his left. Takes the snap, back and looking. Quick curl route. Bernacki catches it at the 20. Picked up and dropped at the 21-yard line. Quick tackle there as he caught it by Anwar Banks.
Again, not a first down play. Yeah, 6 yards. And there's a quick little curl route there. I mean, we've seen a lot of ins and outs and ins for the Kingsmen, and they've not really done a lot of streaking here on first down.
They like their methodical first down plays. Shotgun running back right, Wysong, same formation. This time they give it to Cohen. He bounces it up the middle over left guard. He's across the 25-yard line with a first down to the 27. And another pickup of 7.
Great way to move the chains.
First down. So Penn looking to the sideline for their play. Just under 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go.
I've noticed a
third
lot.
Quarter.
They've been running a lot of no huddle. They've been getting audibles from the sideline more than they've ran in huddle.
Yeah. Out of the shotgun, running back right. Same formation again. 4 up front for Valpo. They send 4 as Hall's in trouble. Throws, catches it, does Bernacki at the 35.
I don't know how he slipped that in there, and Bernacki was right there. I mean, there's a defender in front of him, defender behind him. That was almost like the Freeman pick earlier.
Yeah, but that was just a better throw. Got it between them.
Great jump ball throw there.
Yeah, was able to find the window. Pickup of 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 coming up as Brock Donay comes into the game. 2 tight end set here. Hurley is not on the field. Wysong is to the right of Hall in the shotgun. Mitchell on the left, and then above him is Bernacki. They give to Wysong up the middle, across the 35-yard line to the 40. That's a 1st down, and now that drive you were talking about starting to build some steam. This started at the 15. They've picked up 2 first downs, and now they have it at their own 41-yard line.
I prefer that instead of just a deep ball throw. And for the Kingsmen, I think it's more suitable for them right now, and they don't have to go for anything crazy.
Buckwheat checks in at running back. They go quick to the line, now fake the snap on a hard count. Back looking at the sideline for their play. 4 up front for Valpo. 2 receivers, top of the formation. 2 tight ends on the line on the right. Takes the snap, he's back and looking. Plenty of time. Throws down the middle. He's got Mitchell at the 35. He got behind his defender. Now closing speed from the defender. He's across the 30 to the 28 tackling. Mitchell was Anwar Banks. Mitchell has just been working him all night long. And a big 1st down. He's to the 28-yard line of Valparaiso.
And that's another just blazing speed, deep ball throw there from Landon Hall. Jeremiah Mitchell, that connection has been there all night.
Quick to the line, shotgun running back left. 2 tight ends on the line on the right. Buckwheat to the left of Hall. Mitchell and Bernacki stacked at the numbers on the left. 4 up front for Valpo, 2 backers, 5 yards off the ball. Takes the snap, and here's the give to Chase Buckwheat. He's to the 25-yard line, hit at the 24, and he's dropped right there. 2.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, as Penn leads at 14-6. Jeremiah Mitchell, he really emerged at the end of last year, and he's still emerging, breaking out, and this is the season start that you want right here.
I absolutely agree from you there.
Out of the shotgun, Buckwheat left. Same formation, 4 up front for Valpo. Now they bring 4 backers, 5 yards off the ball. They've got 2 corners manning up on the left side. They've got a safety playing on the strong tight end side. Takes the snap, back and looking to throw. He sets his feet, fires for Mitchell, caught at the 5. He got inside position, and now he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Kingsman.
That connection is just there. Unbelievable speed.
Mitchell right through the seam. He saw the corner. Anwar Banks was shaded to the outside, and he just cuts right to the middle. And Landon Hall, I don't think he's missed a throw all night. Maybe that one. Maybe that one he missed to Colton Hernandez on 3rd down. Harris step out to kick the extra point, but he's been money tonight. 20-6 Penn leads, and now big extra point to put the Kingsmen up 15 from Harris Stipp. 20-6 right now, minute 52 to go in the 3rd. Snap, spot, kick is good, and the Kingsmen hold a 15-point lead over the Vikings. 21-6, Penn leads. What a drive. 8 plays, 85 yards. Penn into the end zone. 21-6 when we come back.
To building a
At the IHSAA, we love when student athletes understand the real purpose of playing high school sports, like McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
I love competing for my high school, but I don't play for accolades, records, or to earn college scholarships. For me, it's about more than winning, playing time, or trophies. I play high school sports because they help me grow alongside my friends, develop character and integrity, and learn life lessons I'll carry with me forever. Soccer reminds me of the power of teamwork and how we can help each other succeed. Track teaches me to focus on the things I can control and not worry about outside noise. High school sports show me the value of discipline, grit, and representing my community with dignity. They prepare me for life, and that's why I play.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support student athletes like McKenna by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is being a champion of high school sports. This is empowering student athletes. This is your IHSAA.
And welcome back. Jimmy Parisi back to return along with JQ. Mirando, Harris Stipp to boot it back. He's been excellent kicking tonight. Minute 52 to go here in the third quarter. Kingsman lead it 21-6. You're listening to Kingsman Football on the Penn, and I'm James Mason. I'm alongside Nate Zizzo from Valparaiso. And we're back underway. The right-footed kick from Stipp, caught at the 1-yard line, taking out to the 5 to the 10. Missed tackle to the 15, right side to the 20. Oh, tripped up. Great tackle. That looked like it was
Hernandez.
Golden Hernandez.
And,
he is
man,
all over this game tonight.
A couple missed tackles, and Hernandez just is the one who got in there. Wow, good play.
Great play.
Great play.
Ball at their own 20-yard line for Valparaiso. First down and 10.
Bit the ankles good there as well.
Sure did. Kingsman going to start with 4 up front on the defensive side, 4 backers, 5 yards off the ball. And the Vikings will start out of the shotgun, running back to his right. He's got 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. A spread offense as they've been running all night. Man in motion right to left. Now comes into the backfield, swings back out right. They fake to give it an end around to the left side. Kingsman all over, but a missed tackle. Gets across the 20-yard line. Gage Finley to the 26. That looked like that was going to be a loss of 3, and Finley turns it in to a 6-yard pickup. There were 3 Kingsmen right there. Welsh dove, just missed.
Again, what Valpo does best, making something out of nothing. And we saw it there from Gage Finley. I mean, that was broken up from the beginning, and he turned that up into about 6 yards there.
Starting 4 defensive linemen out there except for John White. Kendall Schaefer in for him. Out of the shotgun, running back left. 2 receivers to the left, a tight end on the line to the left. Now that tight end moves to the right. Receiver right, 4 up front for Penn. Now Welsh joins him as a 5th. Takes a snap, play action, throw to the left side of the near the sideline. Caught at the 25. He's spinning away and tackled quickly. Getting in there was Aiden Witten. That's a pickup of 2. And they're going to give him the first down on that. Wow.
Ooh, that's a tough mark.
That is an interesting mark there. I thought the line to gain was the 30. It's at the 29. They're giving him the first down. Just under a minute to go in the third quarter. 21-6, Penn leads. Out of the shotgun, running back right. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Nobody on the line. Just 5 blockers here. Maybe the running back is a 6th. Man in motion right to left. Goes into the backfield, similar to they've done all night. It's going to be a quarterback power to the left. Over left guard to the 30-yard line, and quickly filling the gap there. It looked like Muhammad Al-Jabire getting it on that one, a pickup of 2.
He's been a great role player for the Kingsmen. All 4 of them have. I mean, we've seen a lot from each of the players. They all contribute. Quinn Watson, John White, Muhammad Al-Jabire, Christian Bonner, and Maui Schaefer. And they've all came together. I mean, they've been rotating. Same for the linebacker position as well.
They don't have to snap it. Clock's at 2. Shotgun running back right. They will snap it with 3 right, 1 left. They'll hand it off, and Danzy is going down with a loss of 1. As quickly tackled there. That ends the third quarter. It was Wrigley Hole in on the tackle. And it will be 3rd down and 8 when we come back with the fourth quarter of play. Penn 21, Valpo 6.
High school sports ignite pride unlike anything else. Just listen to these student athletes from across the great state of Indiana.
Playing high school sports means representing my school and community, being a positive example, showing everyone what we stand for.
It's a reminder that the name on the front of my jersey is just as important as the name on the back.
Because it's about all of us, not just one of us.
And that includes our families, friends, and the fans.
When we all wear our school's name,
we are all on the same team.
We all represent our school.
We all belong to our community, thanks to high school sports.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You can be a champion of high school sports by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is building community pride. This is bringing everyone together as one team. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back. From Valpo, I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. The Pennant brings you Kingsman football. 3rd down and 8. Hosick out of the shotgun. Danzy to his right. 3 left, 1 right. Kingsman show blitz. Takes the snap. Play action. In trouble. Steps up. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Almost making the one-handed grab was Mateo Machichi. Incomplete on 3rd and 8 from their own 31, and it looks like they're going to have to punt this one, you think.
Yeah, they're sending out the punt team.
Looks like it. Or is the offense staying out there?
I'm not sure.
Can't tell you. No, now Hosick's coming off the field. They will be punting. Watch for the fake maybe, but
Penn's had consistent pressures on punts so far today.
Let's see. They might snap it to the up man. Sometimes that can beat the pressure. They're coming after it. The snap. Pressure again. Almost got it. This one is skied to the left. This is going to bounce out of bounds at the 35, but where do they say it initially went out of bounds in the air? We'll see where they mark it. Looks like they're going to say it went out of bounds in the air right where it landed at the Kingsman 35-yard line. Penn up 21-6 with 11:49 to go in the fourth quarter. And they've played this game spectacularly on defense, great on offense. You know, a couple missed opportunities, but still, overall, against a good team like Valpo, you take this performance any day of the week.
Any day of the week. And
especially on Fridays.
They've been completely persistent. I mean, you go to school all day, you get back from school, you load the bus, you come to Valpo, and, I mean, you've put up a great performance if you're any Kingsman player right here.
You come into their building, and now this drive has a chance to really put the pressure on them. Out of the shotgun, running back left, it's Wysong. 2 tight ends on the line on the right side. Mitchell in motion from the left to right. He lines up in the left slot. Takes the snap. It's a give to Wysong. This is going nowhere. He loses a yard. Quickly in there, a multitude of Vikings. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Again, another red play there from the Vikings. They're getting better and better at reading the Kingsman offense so far. And then they're just going to keep trudging out this game. I mean, they're not out of it. They're only down 2 scores.
Yeah, Valpo's only down 2 scores. Out of the shotgun, running back right, 2 left, tight end on the line on the left, and a receiver right. That's Buddy Hurley alone on the right. Takes the snap, back and looking. Hall going through his progressions. Steps up under pressure, throw on the run. For Hurley, tipped incomplete. Getting in front of the ball and knocking it away, J.Q. Vernado. And with 11:04 to go, it's 3rd and 11, a big 3rd down. Don't want to go 3 and out right after you got the stop, especially when you can put the pressure right on the Vikings.
Yeah, they're looking to get the hammer down here. They've been running still a lot out of the no huddle.
Out of the shotgun, running back left, it's Ewald into the game. 2 left, 1 right. Tight end on the line on the left. 4 up front for Valpo, 2 linebackers, 5 yards off the ball. Safeties are 10 yards off. Takes the snap back and looking. Steps up, throws. That's short of the chains. Catches made, but 4 yards shy of the line to gain at the 41-yard line. Line to gain is the 44.
Time here.
I don't think yet. That'd be a little hasty.
That's a bit rash to go for it.
You're up 2 scores. Don't need to give them a short field. If they're going to score, make them earn it. Make them burn some clock. Here comes the punt unit. It was Buddy Hurley on the catch there. He tackled himself, having to dive back for the ball. Harris Stipp to punt it away. Jimmy Parisi and J.Q. Vernado. Here comes snap. They're going to burn every precious second here for Valpo. Play clock at 7. Flag on the snap. There's the punt. Coming in to catch it at the 33 was Verando. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage. If this is offsides, that's a first down for Penn.
First down because it is
4th and
4th and 3. That will automatically be a first down. They're
with
talking.
10-11 to go.
They're pointing to Valpo.
We'll see. 10-11 to go in the fourth quarter. Kingsmen lead it 21-6. We're awaiting a penalty call here. It was just 4th and 3 for the Kingsmen. They punted, but there was a flag as the ball was snapped. Now the officials conversing. I don't know. It was the near side official. I didn't see much movement up front. I saw a little bit. I don't know. This could be illegal formation on Penn. Could be offsides on Valpo. Who knows? They're talking. 4 officials all talking. They've been great all night tonight. They've made good calls.
They've made pretty fair calls on both sides.
talking to each coach if they're. This is, say, big call. This could be a first down for Penn, or Valpo could get the ball back with 10-11 here and maybe some better field position. And it's going to be illegal formation on the Kingsmen. So the hopes were up, and the hopes are squashed. And it's going to be Valparaiso football, penalty declined. They're going to have it at their own 39-yard line. So they got to go 61 yards here. They're down by 15. How can the Kingsman defense stop Kellen Hosick here? We'll find out.
They just have to contain the run.
Yeah.
That's all they got to do.
Stop them from running. You've been doing a good job at coverage all game. 4 up front for Penn. 4 backers, 5 yards off the ball. Shotgun, running back left, 3 left, 1 right. Takes the snap. It's a 4-man rush. Hosick has time. Throws to the corner. It's jumped and caught at the 50-yard line. Perfect throw. Perfect catch by Jaden Jansma at the 50-yard line. Freeman was under the ball. Hernandez was over the ball. There was maybe a 2-yard room for error, and he split it perfectly.
And that's what I'm talking about right there, an aggressive jump ball catch. Chains are moving now.
1st and 10, ball at midfield. Under 10 minutes remaining in the game. Hosick out of the shotgun, running back right. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. 4 up front for the Kingsmen. Back and looking. Hosick throws left. Catch is made at the Kingsman 45. Welsh couldn't make the tackle. Now swarming at the 41. A pickup of 9 at 2nd down and 1.
It's another good play by Valpo. They are marching down this field, and I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. They're going right now.
They're going. They're not really huddling much. They're trying to stretch out as much time as possible. Out of the shotgun. Running back right, 2 receivers left and right, 4 up front for Penn again. Man in motion left to right. Takes the snap, back and looking, a stunt on the left from the defensive line. Throwing deep down the right side, blown coverage, had to turn back and make the catch at the 17-yard line of Penn.
Yeah, I saw Colton Hernandez getting tripped up there, and he was right there too. He just got turf monster, got him there. And
James Parisi on the catch.
It's also great.
Nice throw.
Great
Pressure
speed.
was coming into his
Good
face, and he just got lost in coverage there. A little drag into a wheel route. Out of the shotgun again, quick to the line. It's Troy Danzy left of Hosick. 3 receivers left, 1 right. It's Jansma alone on the right. 4-man rush. Steps up, firing for Jansma in the end zone on Holden. On hook, Holden Hernandez jumps up. He picked it off in the end zone. He high-pointed the ball and took it away from Jaden Jansma. Colton Hernandez, his 2nd interception of the night. Just add on, big man. Oh, wow. That's an interception in the end zone, a touchback, and the Kingsmen are going to take over at the 20-yard line.
What an unbelievable night. 2 interceptions, a 74-yard rushing touchdown, and a blocked extra point.
With 8:28 to go in the 4th quarter, stealing the momentum away from Valparaiso. Colton Hernandez, game changer.
And the touchdown here would likely ice the game out pretty much.
Right here, even a field goal.
3-score game, anything to make it a 3-score game will likely end this one for the Kingsmen.
We see Landon Hall back into the game out of the shotgun, a receiver left and right, 2 tight ends on the line on the right side, running back left. A 4-man rush, they hand it off. It's Chase Buckwheat into the game. He's taking it for, call it 4 yards. That's a good gain on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 6 from their own 25-yard line. Pick up a 5, actually.
I mean, he's just gritty there. I mean, he's just fighting for the extra yard, fighting for the extra 2 yards. I mean, that's just what you look for.
Papa Cronus in on that last tackle. Out of the shotgun, running back right again. Man in motion right to left. Takes the snap. Limberopoulos into the game at quarterback. And he gives it to Wysong on a turnaround handoff. He's going to lose, go nowhere. He won't lose a yard. He gets no gain. He's 3rd down and 5. Limberopoulos is in the game at quarterback. We saw this at the end of last half. Yodi Limberopoulos, the star sophomore, dual threat quarterback. 3rd down and 5. Shotgun, running back right. 2 receivers right, 2 left, 4 up front for Valpo. 3 backers, 5 yards off the ball. Now they look to the sideline for their play call and audibles. Play clock is at 10, 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter. 1 safety back for Valpo at the 35 of Penn. That's about 10 yards off the line, and the play clock was winding down towards 0, and Penn's going to call their first timeout with 7:08 to go in the fourth quarter and think over this 3rd down and 5. We'll be right back.
At the IHSAA, we love when student athletes understand the real purpose of playing high school sports, like McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
I love competing for my high school, but I don't play for accolades, records, or to earn college scholarships. For me, it's about more than winning, playing time, or trophies. I play high school sports because they help me grow alongside my friends, develop character and integrity, and learn life lessons I'll carry with me forever. Soccer reminds me of the power of teamwork and how we can help each other succeed. Track teaches me to focus on the things I can control and not worry about outside noise. High school sports show me the value of discipline, grit, and representing my community with dignity. They prepare me for life, and that's why I play.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support student athletes like McKenna by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is being a champion of high school sports.
Welcome back. 7:08 to go, fourth quarter, 3rd down and 5. Limberopolis still in the game at quarterback, running back right. 2 right, 1 left. Takes the snap. It's a rollout right for Limberopolis. Under pressure, trying to spin away from a sack. He held on to it too long. But the only good part about that, taking the sack, you let the clock continue to roll. Could have thrown that away to save the body, but he's going to take a 10-yard loss on a sack to burn 40 seconds. And Penn's going to be punting this one away on 4th down and 13.
Yeah, it would not be smart for Valpo to use a timeout this early. And they almost had a touchdown. They were right near the red zone, and Colton Hernandez had that interception. Here's Stipp is going to need a boot here.
Here we go. 6.5 minutes to go and counting. Stipp ready to punt it. Valpo's going to come after this one. Bounces the snap. Now has to try and recover. The punt is blocked. It's going to be picked up in the end zone for a Valparaiso touchdown, and they're right back in the game. Low snap. Had to try and pick it up, and then he tried to punt it, and there was a man right in his face. Couldn't see who it was. It was picked up in the end zone, about a yard into the end zone.
It was a low snap. Stipp did his best to recover, and right when he was about to punt it.
The star linebacker, Evan Courtney, gets in there, makes the play. And it's 21-12. Big extra point now. Trying to cut this down to a 1-score game.
It would not be smart to go for it right here.
Got to save. Wait till you're trying to tie the game.
A field goal again just does make it a 2-score game.
Snap spot extra point is up and good, and it's an 8-point game with 6:19 to go in the fourth quarter. And a block by Evan Courtney after a low snap. And we will have a kickoff here. Man, things were starting to roll for Penn after the interception. They were going to put the game away, and Valpo, a miracle play, puts them right back in it.
Yep.
That is.
And that's what I was talking about again pregame. Mental errors from Penn.
Seems like every time these two play, something just funky happens. Something so out of the realm of possibilities happens. Valpo came back down 14 last year, almost. They were down 21, then they cut it to 7. Then they have a drive to go tie the game, and Penn gets a game-winning sack after a defensive delay, a game to keep the game alive. There's just countless circumstances that have gone on in these games that just don't happen in your regular football game, and that's what makes these games so fun, and why they mean so much. It's how you can handle adversity. That's why these two teams schedule each other year in and year out. This is maybe their
usually
13th.
The first game of the season for both these teams.
I can't remember when they started playing these, but they've been playing for a while. I know. I think maybe the 9th straight year they've played week 1. They've been playing for a while.
It's pretty rare for them not to play week 1. I've seen these two teams play week 1 as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I mean,
I cannot.
We've been coming to the games for quite some time, and they've been playing Valpo for a lot of week 1s.
For quite some time.
Colton Hernandez and Mason Bernacki back to return this one with 6:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Valparaiso brings it back to an 8-point game. There's the boot. Fielded by Hernandez at the 7. He's out to the 10, to the 15, crease to the 25, to the 30. Left side to the 35, breaks a tackle 45, and he's tackled at the 48-yard line. Another great return for Colton Hernandez. 2 big returns for the Kingsmen past the 40-yard line, one from Buddy Hurley and one from Colton Hernandez. So now Penn's got 52 yards to go, and again, if you score here, you can almost put this thing on ice.
They got to ice the game somehow, and I think this is the way to do it. You got to get Landon Hall in. You got to get a deep threat. He's got to keep it going. You cannot let up on the gas pedal.
Exactly. Landon Hall's back in the game. Chase Buckwheat will be to his left out of the shotgun. Valpo with 4 up front, 2 backers, 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. Receiver left, 2 tight ends on the right. A receiver right. Takes the shotgun snap, a high snappy play action, brings it down. He's going to step up and run, and he's tackled for no gain.
I was fooled on that as well. I thought Buckwheat had that on the outside.
I think it was an RPO there. It was read on the left side by Papa Cronus. Decided to keep it, try and run it up the gut there. He was looking for the pass. It was covered for Jeremiah Mitchell, and he just said, you know what, I'm going to eat this one. We'll hold on to the ball.
Good
no
play
gain,
from
get
Valpo.
the clock running. Hall, running back left, out of the shotgun, receiver left, 2 tight ends on the line on the right side, and a receiver to the right. 4 up front for Valpo again. He takes the snap. This time it goes to Buckwheat. He's bouncing over right tackle, and he's going to lose a yard. 5.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
I don't know if a run was the right play call there. I think you can maybe could have.
Got to keep the clock running, though. You got to keep that in mind.
Yep. It's smart to keep the clock running, but I think maybe just for the second down, I think you could afford to throw a slant up the middle. I mean, you could have a fast guy like Jeremiah Smith. You could have a athletic guy like Buddy Hurley.
Yeah.
Just comes down.
Jeremiah Mitchell is a big option there. Let's see, 3rd and 11. They've kind of locked themselves into a passing scenario here. 5 minutes to go, 4th quarter. Crowd rises to their feet, out of the shotgun, running back left. 1 left, 2 tight ends on each side, a receiver right. Takes the snap, a 4-man rush. Throw down the middle of the field for Brock Donay. Incomplete. Donay looked a little awkward going after that one. He had 2 safeties coming in on him, and Hall had to throw it towards the middle. Incomplete, 4:49 to go. Kingsman got a punt. Valpo's going to have a chance to go down, score, go for 2, and tie this game. Defense has got to pick up their offense right here. It's always, for Penn, been the defense. It's always been the defense. We're going to see if this is like every other Penn team where their defense can pick up their offense.
Yep. I
Stiff to
completely
punt.
agree.
You're playing a good defense in Valpo. You're not going to score a million points. Flag again on the punt. There's the punt. Good punt. Back to the 15. Catches made. He's going to try and return this to the 20, to the 25. Right hash to the 27. Breaking off. Tackles at 30. Stumbling to the 35. Right sideline to the 40. To the 45. Near midfield. And that's going to be, there's a flag down on the snap. They're in Kingsman territory. A net punt of 0 on the return. So it's just like the Kingsmen went for it and didn't get it, depending on the flag. Now, if this is offsides,
it
would wipe off.
That would be it.
It would wipe off the return, and they do it again.
It was still punt, but instead of being up to the 50.
But it looks like it's on
Yes,
Penn.
it's
They
gonna be
know
on
it.
Penn.
It's going to be declined. It's another illegal formation. 4:33 to go in the 4th quarter. Valpo's got 48 yards to go.
Excellent field position. They're at the Penn 48. They have plenty of time to work with. They still have 2 timeouts. They have no need to make a rash decision. They have no reason to lay out. I mean, they don't have to.
Hang on, officials talking here. This certainly looked like they were calling a legal formation again, and they are. Penalty declined.
They just had to make that certain.
First down, Valparaiso. From the Penn 48-yard line. Does the defense have another stop in them? 21-13 our score, 4:33 to go. Another amazing game between 2 great teams. They move the ball up to the 43-yard line. 43 yards to go for Valparaiso. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They got 2 timeouts to go. Hosick out of the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. A running back to his left. 4 up front for the Kingsmen. Now Johnny Searfoss creeps up in the middle. Takes the shotgun snap, a 5-man rush. It's picked up. Hosick throws. It is up in the air off a leg. It was in the hands, off a knee, in the air. No one else could pick it off. It falls incomplete harmlessly at the Penn 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 43 of Penn.
That would have been an excellent grab. I mean, it was very contested ball for Valpo. I'm not sure who that was.
Great play on both sides. That was James Parisi on the
good breakup as
there.
well. It wasn't really a breakup, just good contested pressure, and that will usually result in incompletion.
3 receivers split out left, 1 receiver to the right. Running back left in the shotgun for Hosick. 5 up on the line now. Welsh creeps for a 6th. Now he backs off. Takes the shotgun snap. It's a quarterback draw up the middle of the 40. He's tackled from behind by Watson near the 35. He picks up 9 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 1 with 4:17 to go in the 4th quarter.
I'll tell you what, Kellen Hosick can run, and this Penn Kingsman defense is going to have to adjust to this. Obviously, they've adjusted to it this game, but Hosick is just ran all over them all the time.
So 3rd down and 1. Play clock's at 15 as they're starting to get set at the line. 3 receivers again split out left. In the slot is Jimmy Parisi. Alone on the right is Jaden Jansma. 5 up front for Penn. Takes the snap. Quarterback keeper first down to the 30-yard line. Valpo to the 25. Hosick inside to the 24 of Penn as they inch closer and closer to the red zone. Wrigley Hall will check out of the game for Johnny Searfoss at middle linebacker. 3:39 to go in the 4th quarter. Clock stops to reset the chains. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. It starts to run again. 1st down as they look again for their play. 20 seconds on the play clock. They start to get set. They break out of the mini huddle.
And all of Penn's momentum was lost right after that blocked punt that went in for a touchdown.
3 left, 1 right. Shotgun, running back left. Parisi motions out wide left, takes the snap, and it's a play action throw. Bounced in the dirt, incomplete, looking for a screen play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. It'll be with 3:10 to go. Second down and 10 coming up here.
They've liked that bubble screen a lot this game, and
Penn was ready for it out there, though.
They're ready for that.
He bounced that throw, but it wouldn't have mattered if it got to him.
If it got to him, I mean, he would have been swarmed.
And it would have kept the clock running. Out of the shotgun again is Hosick. He's got Jansma alone on the right side. Parisi in the slot on the left. Lovig is in the bottom of the trio of receivers on the left. 5-man rush on the shotgun snap. Bowling over a man was Schaefer, falling and sacking himself back at the 43. Hosick stumbled on the turf.
Oh, no.
He was being pressured by multiple Kingsmen and down back at the Penn 43, 44-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 25 with 2:45 to go.
Unmatched error, and the turf monster again. He was going to throw that away. I don't think it would have been called grounding. I think there was an eligible receiver near.
Maybe. Kendall Schaefer just ran through an offensive lineman. 3rd and 25. 3 left, 1 right. Takes the shotgun step. Pressured again. Gets out of it. Now rolling to his left. He's being chased. He's hit by Chance. Throws it incomplete. He was hit as he threw it. He was pressured by Chance Smith. It's incomplete, and it's 4th and 25 from the Kingsman 44. And another momentum swing right there.
Right there. And the Kingsmen will get the ball back.
As the punt unit's coming out.
Yes, they have to punt.
They got to punt.
They cannot go for it on 4th and 25. They were in 4-down territory. I don't think they could maybe kick a field goal there either. I think it would have for sure been 4th down territory. I don't know if they trust in their defense enough. But if Penn ices this game out,
that sack is going to loom large.
Yes.
The pressure they were getting. Chance Smith got the pressure on that last one.
Bernacki is back to return here.
.218 to go in the 4th quarter. Punt unit out there for Valparaiso. Got to watch for the fake as always. You never know. Got to make sure you catch this punt. It's Hernandez. It's Bernacki back to return. There's the snap. There's the punt. Right-footed punt. Sailing out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. It was not a great punt off the side of the foot. They're going to mark this one Let's see. He's still walking across the 15 as the offense is coming out of the field with 2:11 to go. They need one first down.
Honestly,
they'll mark it at the 18-yard line.
It does not really matter where it's marked. It's more about the matter of can they run the clock out efficiently.
Can they take care of the football?
Yes. Where the marking matters is if they have to punt it. But Penn will have to use their clock wisely.
2:11 to go. Fourth quarter, Kingsman by 8. 21-13. It's been a fantastic game.
And obviously, Ewald is going to be in for this drive. I mean, you got to put your best back out there. And so far, what
he
I've
protects
seen,
the ball better than anyone. Out of the shotgun, Ewald left. Hall, the quarterback. Receiver right, receiver left. 2 tight ends on the line each side. Takes a snap. Over right tackle, Ewald. He's hit at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3 yards as he falls forward to the 21. First of 2 timeouts remaining for Valparaiso.
If they don't get the first down here,
then Valpo's still alive.
Valpo's still alive.
And we saw this last year. Valpo made a big 3-and-out at the end of the game and gave themselves a chance.
It's a good 3-yard gain for the Kingsmen. 2-yard gain.
It'll be 2nd and 8 following this timeout with 2:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Glad you could join us on the Penn at Kingsman Football. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. A fantastic game we've had here. Penn with 2 touchdowns in the first half on 2 big plays. Colton Hernandez checked in at running back, something we didn't expect to see, and he broke a 74-yard touchdown. And then on the next drive, the very first play of that next drive, it was a sophomore, Mason Bernacki, great catch and run, a 65-yard receiving touchdown. Landon Hall has looked excellent at quarterback, the transfer from South Bend St. Joe. And it's been running back by committee. Blake Ewald, Chase Buckwheat, Golden Hernandez, Cohen Wysong, all checking in. Yodi Limberopoulos has gotten a few snaps at quarterback. 2:06 to go as the offense has come back out onto the field. Penn scored again in the early part of the second half. Out of the shotgun, Wysong is to the left. 2 receivers left. A receiver right and a tight end on the line on the right side is Carson Bays. Mitchell goes in motion behind the formation, takes the snap. It's a handoff of the middle. Ewald to the 25, pushing his way forward across the 30, and that is a first down with under 2 minutes to go. Valparaiso will own, and now they're saying he fumbled. What? And now they're saying he fumbled at the end of the play, and Valparaiso has the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. He got so excited barreling through tacklers who were trying to strip the ball away. They ripped it out of his hands right as he was going down, and it's Valparaiso football at the
I did not see this either.
Kingsman 32. I don't think anyone saw it up here. Oh, my goodness.
Sure there wasn't an elbow or a knee down? There had to be something down.
You would have thought it looked like he was going down, and nobody on Valparaiso was any bit pleased. And now Valparaiso onto the field. Their offense goes out to enter Sandman. Crowd on their feet now. 4 up front for Penn. They have it at the Kingsman 32, 1:57 and 1 timeout left in the fourth quarter, trailing by 8. Shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 right, takes the snap, throw to the flat, dropped at the 30-yard line, dropped by Jimmy Parisi. 1:53 to go. Oh my goodness.
That would have iced the game too. So it would have been a Valpo timeout, 1:53 left, which is enough to ice it. Yep, kneeled it 3 times.
Oh,
that would have been the game.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, I guess. Now it's on the defense again. They've been great in this area of the field all game. Let's see if they can do it again. Tony Danzy, the back right of Kellen Hoshik in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out left, 1 receiver right. Alone on the right is Jaden Jansma. 4 up front for Penn. 4 backers, 5 yards off the ball. Takes the snap, a 4-man rush. Hoshik throwing deep down the left side. He's got a man over the shoulder, and a tough catch. It's incomplete at the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 32. Went deep. He had a man, and he kind of turned the wrong way going for the ball. It was a hard catch as the sideline was creeping up on him with 1:47 to go in the fourth quarter.
There needs to be some fire for Valpo. I mean, unexpected twist there.
Penn's got to keep him out of the end zone here. Got to keep him out of the end zone. Can't let him get a 2-point conversion. Penn leads 21-13. 3rd down and 10 from the Penn 32-yard line following a fumble on what could have iced the game. Hosek out of the shotgun, running back to his right. 2 receivers right and left. 4 up front for the Kingsmen. Now a 5th joins on the right side as an outside backer. takes the shotgun snap, a 5-man rush. Hosick steps up. He's a good runner. Scrambling, throwing on the run, and it was caught over Vinnie Freeman at the 11. What a catch.
What a catch.
He just ripped it out of Vinnie Freeman's hands. What a catch. That was caught by Chase Lovig, who had the touchdown earlier for Valparaiso. Quick to the line, clock running, under 1:40. Up to the line, don't got to spike it, but they might, and they will. They have it at the 12-yard line of Penn with 1:34 to go. My goodness, what a catch.
There's desperation from Hosick. He just got that out. He's either going to tuck and run, or he and Lovig just barely. It was a bit of a high pass.
Lovig was open, and Vinnie Freeman was right under him. He
good
got it right at his
but
face mask, and Lovig from the side reached over and took it out of his hands.
That would have been incomplete or worse.
Yeah, could have ended the game right there with an interception.
Could have iced it.
Colton Hernandez guarding Jaden Jansma at the bottom of the formation. He's got 2 interceptions today. 1 at this area of the field. Shotgun, running back left. 3 left, 1 right. Takes a snap. Design rollout left. In trouble. And he throws it in the ground. Was there an eligible receiver as he was going down? Noah Wallace, the sophomore, got to him. He flung him down. There is no flag right now, but they can discuss this for intentional grounding. That did not make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That was not eligible.
I don't think
he was still within the pot. He was still within.
He had Troy Danzy right next to him. They'll consider him an eligible receiver. He was out of the pocket. No, he was out of the pocket. They'll consider him an eligible receiver there. 1:26 to go in the fourth quarter.
That was the question. Was he in the pocket, and was he eligible?
Exactly.
In both those. He's out of the pocket, and he was eligible.
That's why he's got a running back with him there. Out of the shotgun, running back right. 2 receivers left and right. 4 up front for Penn again. 3rd down and 10. Line to gain is the 2-yard line. Takes the shotgun snap. He's back and looking. Hosick in trouble. Being pressured. Maui dropped him. Ball is out. It's picked up by the Kingsmen. Maui Schaefer drops him down. And the Penn Kingsmen have the ball with 1:19 to go. A strip sack for Maui Schaefer. And the Kingsmen will win this game. Kenny Welsh scoops it up, and the Wild Bunch, wild again, and they come through in Valparaiso. This ball game is over. They'll have to run out and take a few knees, but what turmoil at the end of the game.
Oh, man.
And that's what we said. The defense is going to be the strength of this team this year.
Valpo still has a timeout, but it will not matter.
This ball game is over. They'll take 1 knee here. They'll call timeout with about 1:15, then 2 more knees, and the ball game is over. Landon Hall, in his first game, plays pretty much an immaculate game at quarterback, and then the defense does just enough to hold on against Valparaiso. Well, I hope you can stick with us for the post-game show following the conclusion of this one. A minute after, as we catch our breath after this one. They're marking the ball right now with 1:19 to go. They'll spot the ball at the Kingsman-owned 17-yard line. There was a delay of game as there was some celebration. It'll be 1st and 15. There's the snap. There's the knee. Is Valpo even going to call timeout?
No, they will not.
Bill Marshall's not going to call timeout for Valpo. They're going to let this one go. They know they've been beaten. And the Kingsmen, for a 4th straight year, will beat the Vikings. Clock down to 56 seconds. The Kingsmen will win it 21-13. Hall out of the shotgun, ready to take a knee. Play clock is at 8 as the clock winds to 42, 41, 40. Now he can snap it. There's the snap. There's the knee. And this game is over. The clock will wind down. The 2 teams will come out and congratulate on a hard-fought game.
What a game for Maui Schaefer.
Everyone on the defense.
Everyone on that defense.
Game.
Maui Schaefer has pummeled through that offensive line multiple times. Great pressures. Those 6 players on the defensive line, all 6 players is Quinn Watson, John White, Muhammad Al-Gaburi, Christian Bonner, Maui Schaefer, and Chance Smith. All 6 of those have just been
Lights
immaculate.
out. Lights out
Lights
today.
out.
There are zeros on the clock. They're shaking hands at midfield. What a fantastic game. Glad you could join us. We'll be back in 1 minute with some post-game reactions, a recap of the game, and our player of the game. We'll be right back.
At the IHSAA, we love when student athletes understand the real purpose of playing high school sports, like McKenna Cruz from Greenwood Community High School.
I love competing for my high school, but I don't play for accolades, records, or to earn college scholarships. For me, it's about more than winning, playing time, or trophies. I play high school sports because they help me grow alongside my friends, develop character and integrity, and learn life lessons I'll carry with me forever. Soccer reminds me of the power of teamwork and how we can help each other succeed. Track teaches me to focus on the things I can control and not worry about outside noise. High school sports show me the value of discipline, grit, and representing my community with dignity. They prepare me for life, and that's why I play.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support student athletes like McKenna by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is being a champion of high school sports. This is empowering student athletes. This is your IHSAA.
Oh, a sigh of relief from Valparaiso, Indiana, Valparaiso High School. Kingsmen win it 21-13. Glad you could join us for an immaculate game here on the pennant. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. What a game we had here, and what an ending. In the first half, it was all Kingsmen. You know, it was a defensive battle for most of the first quarter, and then the Kingsmen bring Colton Hernandez into the game at running back. A shocking move that no one expected, mainly a corner. The only experience he really had running the ball was Wildcat plays in JV as a sophomore. And then he comes into the game and he breaks off a 74-yard touchdown to open the scoring for the Kingsmen. Then they get a 3-and-out from Valparaiso. They get the ball back in the very next play. Mason Bernacki on a crossing route over the middle catches it and takes it the distance on a beautiful throw from Landon Hall right into the fingertips and the strong hands from Bernacki, able to take it the distance, 65 yards for that score. And then the Kingsmen would end up giving up a touchdown in the second half to Valparaiso. They would give up a couple more to they'd give up a touchdown to the running back, Gage Finley, who barreled in for a 1-yard score. And then it was Chase Lovig moving in for a touchdown. And that's how they got their 13. There was a blocked PAT on the first touchdown from, you guessed it, Colton Hernandez, who had an amazing game. And then in the second half, the Kingsmen opened up the second half with an 8-play, 75-yard drive. Great drive overall. I mean, that was exactly what you want to see, firing on all cylinders, and then they were able to hold on. It looked like they had the game won a couple of times. It looked like they were going to bleed out the clock the first time they had a drive with 4 minutes to go. Then they didn't. Then Valparaiso couldn't score. And then the second time they had the ball, they picked up the first down to win the game. And we all looked at everyone in the press. There's about 3 different radio stations up here. Everyone was looking at each other saying, good game, fantastic game, you know. And then we looked back at the field. Valparaiso's jumping up and down. They have the ball, and they rule it a fumble. And Valparaiso gets it at the Kingsman 32-yard line. And then they are able to get it inside to the 12-yard line. They have second down and 10. And Callan Hosick, he's under heavy pressure, rolls out, and he's just mauled as he throws it into the ground. And then on 3rd and 10, another heavy pressure play, and Maui Schaefer gets in, knocks the ball out, a strip sack fumble picked up by Kenny Welsh, and the Kingsmen are able to kneel it out from there. What a fantastic game. And it's time for our players of the game here. We're going to split the bill 3 ways because, honestly, you could make an argument for about 4 guys. We're going to give it to 3 guys. We're going to give it first and foremost Colton Hernandez.
Yep.
He was our player of the first half. He picks up 2 interceptions, a blocked PAT, a 74-yard touchdown, multiple other pass breakups, a couple of tackles. He was all over this game. And if he's going to play like this all year, then the Kingsmen are going to have one heck of a defense. One heck of a defense,
yes,
I'll tell you that. We're also going to give it to the game-winning play. We have to, and it seems like just like last year, Quinn Watson, the game-winning sack.
Yeah.
And now Maui Schaefer gets his hands in, knocks the ball out, a game-winning strip sack. And then, of course, you have to give it to the newbie. You got Landon Hall, no interceptions. I don't have exact stats on him, but he was maybe, what did he throw, maybe 5 incompletions today?
Something
Very
like that. Just on the money. Near perfect passer rating.
Exactly, near perfect passer rating. And what did you see today, especially from Colton Hernandez?
Colton Hernandez, obviously he's a stud on defense. He had 2 interceptions. One of them made him get yelled at by Riordan, but we're going to ignore that one. Obviously,
field position, you could have had 30 extra yards on fourth down.
It's okay.
It is what it is.
Interception's interception. Second one, Colton Hernandez gets a jump ball interception in the end zone. That gives the Kingsmen the boost. They don't score. However, it would have been a Valpo touchdown, and who could have known from there? And the blocked PAT, that made it where they had to go for 2 if they scored another touchdown. And then that 76-yard rushing touchdown from Colton Hernandez. I mean, blazing speed, open field, you can't catch him.
Exactly. And then Landon Hall, I know we were raving about him on the way here, just looking at his highlights from last year over in Lakeshore. And now seeing him in person, he looked even better. What did you see exactly?
A lot of improvement, and he's that type of pocket passer quarterback. I mean, I'm not going to hype him up too much, but he does look like kind of a Tom Brady. He doesn't really have the legs, but he has that strong arm. He's poised in the pocket, and he has the right decisions.
That's right. And then, of course, the final play. Break it down for us. Maui Schaefer able to get in the backfield, knock that ball out.
I mean, he got through there right away, and it was just instantly scramble mode for Hosick. He's either going to throw it away, tuck and run, but Maui Schaefer, he just clubs him down, and that's a big play, and that sealed it off.
All right, thank you for joining us tonight. We hope you can join us next week, a video broadcast back at home. The Backyard Brawl. Kingsman, Kingman, 8,000 strong at the game. Glad you could join us tonight. Kingsman win it 21-13 on a Maui Schaefer strip sack at the end of the game to seal it. I'm James Mason alongside Nate Zizzo. Thanks for tuning into the Pennant. We hope to see you next week.